Hi, hello everybody. How's it going? Definitely I'm not starting late because I was staring directly into a fan because it's 8 million fucking degrees here. Yes, hi everybody. I did see a couple of people who were here just as I was about to get started. So hi Trevor and Inochi. Congrats on getting first Trevor, congrats on getting second Inochi. Hi Puppo. You can be 69th if you want to be. Hi Mechastermind. Is it like Mechasterminds or is it Mechasterminds? Because in my brain, I keep on wanting to say Mechasterminds. I know you like put the pronunciation in there, but the enunciation or the emphasis is still throwing me off. But hi everybody. Hi Mint. It is currently 31 degrees Celsius, but again, as I've discussed previously when I've talked about how stupid hot it gets here, it's not that the raw temperature is too hot, it's very humid, which it really usually is not around here. Okay. But yeah, 31 degrees Celsius, but also, okay, hold on. Hi Fossil, congrats getting third. 31 Celsius to Fahrenheit, that's 87.8. But also, again, we have no air conditioning here. So we're just fucking raw dogging it in these temperatures. Well, also, that's... Thank you for the hydration check. Yes, as we've discussed previously, Canadian buildings were not built, especially buildings built around the time that my building was built. They were not built to keep them cool. They were meant to retain heat. And they do it pretty well, which is not my favorite. But yeah, so... So let's just sitting in front of a fan, trying and failing to cool off. I forgot to put the going live tweet. Whoops, I'm dumb. Fossil, I swear to God. I don't need to microwave you. The heat will do it for me. Excuse me. But yeah, no, it's just, that's why I was late today. Yeah, like, because I've been, like, in Arizona during the summer there. Like, my family went on a vacation there one year, and, like, it was stupid hot, but also like air conditioning was a thing. The buildings are built for it, all that stuff. Here it's just, it's miserable. Not as bad as when I lived on Vancouver Island though, because Vancouver Island is like the most humid place. Anyways, we'll get started so I'm not just rambling forever. So for the people who forgot where we were at as of the last one, Mystic has been moited. He got pin cushioned. It was not good. He had a bad time of it. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, something happened to Mystic and he fell over. He stopped moving for a while and then got zapped. Or it's possible the camera got hacked. And he didn't actually... Maybe they did like a... oh fuck, what's his name? Kokichi and like the Ultimate Astronaut. Kaido. Yeah, Kokichi and Kaido. Where they just like froze the camera for a bit. But yeah, things were... Yeah, maybe it is techie, you know? Anyways, set the tablet on the table and play the recording from the security camera. Oh, cool.
私が科学君から毒入りの花瓶のことを聞いている場面だね。
はい。食堂で
How
お
could you
水
forget
を
about
いただいて
downtown,
いる時
Trevor?
ふと気になって花瓶の水も調べてみたんです。すると花瓶の水から毒が検出されて、
2人以外に誰か人影は見ませんでしたか？
Yeah, we've got
時は特に見ませんでしたね。
we've got the most obvious one, which is I think Posh. Posh was the one that was like in the building or like in the room with him when things started to go bad. Then she ran out. Yeah, maybe it was.
うわ、音がないのにうるさくてうざい。このカメラが音を拾わないタイプでよかったわ。
Yeah, because they were inspecting the poison vases, and she dropped her. It looked like she like ran out of there in a panic, and then the next thing we saw was
無能君、見事なまでにベッドに倒れ込んだまま動かないね。
武装さんたちを止めた後、急に気分が悪くなっちゃって。
無能さんはこの後自分の部屋で寝込んだまま 事件直前まで動かなかったことを確認しました。この事件では容疑者から外していいと思います
I mean, I'm thinking
同
that
時刻、私たちは魔界さんの作った
it's
朝食をいただいていた
possible that when she was
10時頃までは
she dropped the poison and he basically just said to
全員揃っていたと
run.
記憶しているよ。
Or maybe something else happened. Maybe she poisoned him deliberately. Who knows?
10時頃僕は下道さんと一緒に食堂を出て罠部屋の調査に訪れました。
I do feel like, obviously, I don't think that we did it. I think we can like safely write off incompetent. I don't think downtown did. I do think that if any fucker with the cameras is involved, Techie is definitely like I think he's at least on the list. I think he's unlikely, but it definitely could be him involved in this just because the camera work would give him a little bit more room to move. There's no way it's gonna be Renegade. Like I would be shocked if he has anything to do with it because that's his whole deal. Posh, I think is kind of too close to it to really be guilty. Hold on, let me make sure. Who am I missing here? Gourmet. Gourmet is like such a non-factor. I'm certain she's gonna die soon because she seems like she's just been like overwhelmingly neglected. Workaholic. I think he could be involved. I just don't think he could be involved in this one. This one seems kind of outside his wheelhouse. Doleful. I don't think so. Bookworm. No. Armor. No. Rowdy. No. Making Renegade a suspect early on would be a twist, but I don't think it'd be a good one.
珍しい取り合わせね。二人で何を調べてたの？
Yeah, Gourmet is such a weird outlier in this roster. Because, like,
1階のリビングと2階の
so many of them are, like, so compelling and interesting right out of the gate, and then she's just kind of, like, there. Yes,
それぞれの
exactly.
辺の長さまで同じなのかどうか調べていたのさ。
調べてみたところどの辺も全く同じでした。天井の
I mean,
高さまで
yeah, you would assume that the
ま
ceiling
るっ
would
きり同じです。
usually be pretty similar.
別に同じ間取りの部屋なら当たり前のことではないのか？
普通の家ならね。でもほら、この洋館は1階と2階をつなぐ階段が長いだろう。
I mean, we know that that's because the spikes are hidden in the
天井
floor.
が高くなる方が自然だと思うんだ。
Feels like kind of not helpful.
考えられる可能性は1階の階段が2階に合わせて低く設定されていることだ。つまり1階と2階の間には本来なら不要な空間が生まれていると考えるのが妥当だね。
それって多分床から飛び出してくる針のためのスペースじゃね。
The spikes don't have to be a full room of machinery, but they could definitely be like,
どこかにしまっておくスペースがいるっしょ。
because the spikes were only probably like 3-4 feet long, something like that. They weren't like ceiling height spikes.
なるほど。普段は1階と2階の間のスペース
I
に
thought we'd established this last time, but
罠
whatever.
が起動中にだけ飛び出
Like
してくる
incompetent. I thought you figured that. Whatever. So from a design perspective, the whole point of that room was to be a trap. Whoever made this and rigged up the chandelier really is twisted. 12 o'clock.
この記録の通り僕たちは12時頃に飛躍さんと入れ替わりで罠部屋を
Yeah,
後
yeah.
にしました。
Rowdy and Gourmet have some sort of a dynamic going on.
それから俺は書庫に行って犯行時刻までずーっとこの洋館の資料を読んでいたよ。監視カメラに映っているから確認してくれ。
飛躍くんはこの部屋で何を？
Oh, these things were probably just in the mansion from the beginning. Like this was just always like a trap room in the mansion for some unknowable reason. There's weird detectives. There's all kinds of weird shit in here.
実は食堂で考え事をしていたら
I'm assuming they were meant as defense mechanisms initially.
個人的に調べに来たんだ。
Yeah.
扉の構造に何かおかしな点があったの？
So just to clarify for anyone who's not familiar, the mansion is the headquarters of the detective agency. I can't remember the name of it actually at this point. Hold on, what is the name? They have a name for their shit. Detective Alliance, that's it. So like this is their headquarters. Most of them aren't here very often, and the ones when they are here, they're usually like just meeting with the other detectives, I think. I think the people who are in charge of things presumably knew more about what was going on here, and we're also presumably trying to keep it a secret what they could use to defend themselves, because maybe someone would infiltrate their organization and try and kill them all with the traps if they knew about it, hypothetically. I don't know. Hi, Kuiper. How are you?
本当に些細な違和感なんだけど、この洋館はフロアごとに扉の設計が違うみたいなんだ。
The
同
doors
じ客
have...
室でも1階と2階では扉の大きさと材質が違ってね。逆に同じフロア内なら罠部屋と客室のように全く趣向の異なる部屋でも同じ扉が使われているんだよ。
それは確かに作為的だね。
別に扉を揃えるルールなどはないけど、フロアごとに分けているのは何かしらの意味合いがあるかもしれない。よく覚えておこう。
Okay, if they're drawing attention to the door designs, that would lead me to believe that, like, it is going to be a room switch. That the camera was not where we thought it was. Someone had either swapped the cameras around or had, like, just mislabeled them, basically, and there was something else there. Thank you for the jacket redeem, Trevor. Far too hot for that. But also, yeah, no, I think, like, realistically, if anyone were to know, it would have been ideal, and it would have been the senior detective, and they're gone. But I'm guessing since they're drawing so much attention to this specifically, it must mean that the designs on the doors, it's going to be a relevant detail. Yeah, so it'd be who set up the cameras, which I think... Armor, Mystic, Doleful, Rowdy, and Incompetent were the ones who were in the trap room when they first set it off. But like...
それから30分くらい扉を調べた後はもう一度各個室の扉を調べ
Does that mean that there's a second murder room on the other floor?
確かに事件が発生した時、飛躍くんは個室にいたね。僕と武装さんも監視カメラの映像で見ていたよ。
But then how would they also move the body down there?
私は食堂で魔界さんと文学さんとこの館の構造について話していた。それ他の部屋は
I mean, yeah,
すでに
there was also
あらか
a
じめ調べ尽くしたからね。
chandelier trap that could have
も
killed
し
us
仕
pretty
掛けが
easily.
残されているとしたらこの罠部屋だと予想したんだ。
成果はあったんですか？
Oh, poor Mystic.
なあ、罠以外に仕掛けがないことが分かったよ。
So there's not a concealed door, only the
隠
spikes
し扉が
below.
隠れている様子はないし、科学君も推理していた通り、床下には針が収まるスペースしかないからね。当てが外れたと思って文学さんと私は1階へ移動したんだけど、魔界さんだけはずっと一人で
They're just fucking weird detectives, I think.
彼はこの時すでに隠し通路の場所に気づきかけていたのかもしれないね。
社
13:30.
畜さんたちと入れ替わりで僕はもう一度罠部屋に来たんです。家族さんと渋谷さんが車椅子を押してくれたおかげで楽に2階まで上がることができました。ありがとうございます。
さすがに仲間として見過ごせないよね。
Aww.
3人は何の調査で罠部屋に？
実は僕も飛躍さんと同じで扉の違和感に気づいたんです。
うちは科学ちゃんに付き合っただけだよ。雑談する雰囲気でもなかったし全然力になれなかったけどね。ちなみにうちの聞いた限り家族ちゃんも罠部屋に用があったみたい。なんか部屋の隅に置かれた花瓶に興味津々だったな。
It feels like everything is pointing towards Posh right out of the gate, but I really feel like that would be a little bit too much. Nice Stitch. We're doing good. So far we just started and the detectives, one of them murdered someone. But other than that, we're doing good.
さあさ
How are
あ、
you
ちょう
doing?
どこの辺りで魔界ちゃんが隠し通路の謎が解けたかもしれないって言ったんだよね。テンション上がりすぎて魔界ちゃんに抱きついちゃって家族ちゃんにはしたないって怒られたわ。
家族さんも嬉しそうでしたけどね。
そうそう、自分の手柄みたいに、おほほほ
That's a
笑
little
って
bit
さ
of an evil laugh.
マジ受けたよね。
The cast can die? Yeah, they keep getting murdered by someone. The camera show Mystic speaking excitedly. Even without sound, I can sense his congeniality. No one could have expected a murder was about to occur.
この映像は来るな。うちが
Oh, it was so much worse. Like,
助けられたかもし
he
れ
had
ない。
identified that we were that we had been able to contact Ideal. He helped us figure out how to deal with the Ideal connection. Like it was I can't remember who it was who said last time that like this game gets around giving away who it's gonna kill by just raising death flags for everyone, but like Mystic was really like he was a cop 2 days or 2 weeks from retirement.
調査を中断してしまいました。僕がもっと部屋の異変に注意していれば、あるいは
気が緩むのも仕方ないよ。映像を見る限り特に部屋には変わった様子も見られないしね。
14:30, 2:30. This is the moment Armor and I saw earlier. This is also when Mystic contacted us. Posh began acting oddly, then rushes out of the trap room. Mystic is left by himself, barely moving to the point where it seemed peculiar. He then falls to his knees, disappearing from the camera's line of sight. Door closes on its own, camera cuts out. Judging from the broken camera lying on the ground, the spikes must have hit it when they shot out. That's the end of the security feed leading up to the incident.
やっぱり犯人らしき人の姿は映っていなかったね。
この映像と皆さんの話を取りまとめると、魔界さんに異変が起こり始めた14時半に罠部屋にいたのは家族さんのみ。直前まで一緒にいた渋谷さんは無能くんの誘いでリビングへ行き、科学くんは食堂へ飲み物を取りに行った後、リビングへと向かった。
俺は食堂の冷蔵庫を調べている時にガックンと鉢合わせてね、二人でリビングへと向かったんだよ。俺たちに続いてリビングに来たのは
He found the secret passage, he said. Or they said that he had said that he'd found a secret passageway, or he'd found the secret of it. And so he like froze in place, and then they said like he sunk to his knees. But also it kind of looks like he just fell through the floor or something. So I don't know.
事件の起こる1時間ほど前からずっと書庫で調べ物をしていたよ。
Mystic was the last one who died.
証明し合えるはずだ。
それを言うなら俺と姉さんもだぜ。俺たちはずっと一緒に行動していたしな。
13時頃から犯行時刻まで娯楽室を2人で調べていたわ。監視カメラの映像にもバッチリ映っているはずよ。
僕はずっと客室で一人だったけど、監視カメラには映っていると思う。
さっきも言った通り、客室で調査をしていた飛躍くんの様子は武装さんと僕が監視カメラで見ていたよ。
Yeah, it was like right at the very end of the last stream.
事件発生時のアリバイが証明できないのは家族さんだけだね。彼女に伝えたらまた荒れそうだな。
Realistically, the alibi doesn't matter as much as access to the room. Like, realistically speaking, somebody set a trap, and they used the trap room to do it. But why? Like, assuming that the killer is one of the detectives, it would have to be someone who had access. And even if the killer is someone who wasn't one of the detectives in the room, or like in the building, like the killer is the serial killer outside. Like, he still needed some way to get access to that room. Process of elimination is definitely a way better name for that. It doesn't stay quiet till we've gathered definitive evidence. Even so, all of us have an alibi aside from her. This case only gets stranger and stranger.
ほぼ全員にアリバイがあるなんて妙だな。
同感。監視カメラがあるとは言っても廊下にはついていなくて死角は少なくない。ここまで見事にみんなのアリバイが証明されるだなんて。
Yeah, this is very like locked room mystery sort of deal. Like,
下道殿、つまりどういうことなのだ。難しい言い方をせず、ストレートに言ってほしいのである。
つまりね。
Speak plainly for those of us less intellectually inclined. I love Armor so much.
この事件の犯人、透明人間は監視カメラを自らのトリックにしようとしたと考えるべきなんだよ。 まさか抑止力となるはずだった監視カメラが犯行に使われるなんて皮肉だよね。ガックン大丈夫？傷ついてないか？
僕が監視カメラを作ったせいで。
Okay, well, Renegade slowly saunters towards Techie. His face is full of malice. It's hard to believe he's truly a detective committed to justice.
そうだよ。君のおかげで犯人は正体をばらさずに魔界探偵を殺せたんだ。これもそれも君の作る発明品。ああ、フレンズだったかな。君の親愛なる友人たちのおかげだね。
I'm kind of coming around on Renegade purely because I think this would get a little bit boring if he wasn't starting shit.
君のせいで死んだ魔界探偵の分まで。これからもっともっともっと必死に。
やめろ、下道探偵。
仲間をいじめてんじゃねえぞこら。
Rowdy and I step in to confront Renegade.
科学君は悪くないよ。下道探偵の言うことなんて真に受けちゃダメだ。
そうだぜ。
You wouldn't.
お前がいいやつだってのはみんな分かってるんだ。
Techie said I wanted to prevent a murder.
俺たちで
And he
力を
said,
合わせて
well, what you
透明人
want
間
to
の
do
野郎をぶ
isn't
ち捕まえてやろう
necessarily
ぜ。
what you're gonna do. Sorry, that was a bit
あのさ、
tortured.
ヤマトさん。
Unlike Mystic, who died pretty quick. Tears well up in Techie's eyes. He wipes his tears with the sleeve of his coat, puts on a dignified expression, and begins moving towards the living room door.
ありがとうございます。ですが、僕の作った監視カメラがこの事件を引き起こしたこ
Okay,
とは
they
事
didn't
実。
cause it to happen. They just gave a way to
制作者
commit
の
it.
責任として魔界さんの敵を必ず僕が取ってみせます。また事件を解き明かした後に
The egos of the detectives is genuinely really fun because then it kind of explains why they're all professionals, but also they're not very cooperative because they're all like, oh no, this one's my responsibility. I need to be the one to solve this one. It's like, buddy. With that, Techie exits the room. As worried as I am, he's overflowing with determination. It wouldn't be in my place to stop him.
面白くなってきたね。
何笑ってんだてめえ。次にあんなふざけた
You
真似したら
damn
ぶ
jerk.
ん殴るぞ。
どうして科学君にあんなことを言ったんだよ。彼を傷つけてお前に何の得があるんだ。
傷つけるなんてとんでもない。むしろ得があるのはガックン自身だろ。
Interesting that he calls him Tech and not Techie. I feel like everyone else calls him Techie.
ああ、
彼は俺に責められたことで自身の発明が人死にを招きうると学んだ。ガックンはもっ
I don't know if
と
that's
素
how
晴ら
that's
しい
gonna
探
play out,
偵に成
Renegade,
長
but
する
okay.
に違いない。探偵はいや探偵こそが命の重みをもっと体感すべきなんだ。俺も君たちも
He's such a fucking drama queen.
感じていこう。命ってやつをさ。
あ
Yeah,
あ
this is very
そうか
Kamada
よ。
energy.
じゃあまずはてめえを半殺しにして命とやらを感じることにするぜ。
はいストップ。仲間同士で喧嘩はのんのん可愛くないわよ。
Gourmet stops Rowdy as she prepares to lunge at Renegade. I feel like you give me a little bit of an interesting vibe. There's no mistake Rowdy's up for blood. It's a good thing Gourmet is here.
羽さん話してくれ。俺の勘が
Oh.
下道の野郎は放っておいちゃやべえって言ってんだ。
Has she called her sis before?
大切な戦力を削る気。私たちはこれから全員で魔界ちゃんを殺した犯人を見つけ出さなきゃならないのよ。
Maybe.
それに下道ちゃんの言葉にも一理あるわ。良かれと思った行動が悪意ある人間のつけ込む隙を許しちゃうことはいくらでもあるの。
さすがは美食ちゃん。俺の言いたかったことを端的にまとめてくれたね。
Maybe she has.
あなたは言い方がまずすぎるの。いくら栄養たっぷりの料理でも見た目がひどかったら誰も食べてくれないのよ。
I really do hope they give Gourmet a little bit more depth sooner rather
見
than
栄えが
later.
大切だってことを忘れないでね。
そいつは失敬。よくよく肝に銘じておくよ。
Maybe. Renegade hums to himself as he exits the room. I'm positive that didn't really resonate with him. He's as unsettling as ever.
すまねえ姉さん。確かにムカつく野郎だが、今は透明人間を見つけ出すことの方が先決だよな。頭を切り替えて操作に集中することにするぜ。
その息よ。透明人間が相当に頭の切れる人物なのは間違いないわ。私たちも全力で挑まなきゃね。
Having said her piece, Gourmet leaves the room with Rowdy in tow. It's been a while since we did an investigation in this.
今回の事件に外道探偵は無関係なのかな。
わからない。今回はほぼ全員にアリバイがあるから何も言えないというのが正直なところだね。それに気になるのは魔界さんが見つけたという隠し通路のことだ。犯行のタイミングから考えるに今回の事件の目的は隠し通路を私たちに周知させないことだろう。そうなるとつまり犯人は
僕らをこのまま洋館に留めたいってこと？
わざわざ冷蔵庫の食料を潰したことを考えると、このまま餓死することを狙っているのかな。でもそれにしては。
なあ、仕掛けてくるのが遅すぎる。冷蔵庫の中身の処分ならローシさんの殺害時に済ませておけばいいのだからね。
Killer hasn't troubled us much to the point where it's been concerning. Why empty the fridge now? And then there's this still hidden passage. Mystic's murder isn't the only mystery we need to solve. Now more than ever, we of the DA must work together.
社畜さん、飛躍くん、これから僕たちで協力して捜査を始めませんか？そうすればきっと他の探偵たちも手を貸してくれると思うんです。
君だけならいいんだけどね。申し訳ないけど今回は単独で捜査をさせてほしいな。みんなにアリバイがあり誰もが疑わしい状況だからね。万が一にも罠に引っかかる目は取り除きたいんだ。
そうですか。飛躍くんはどうかな？
僕は一人でもう一度客室の扉を調べてみるよ。きっと隠し通路の謎を解く鍵は扉の違和感にあると思うんだ。僕がもっと早く隠し通路を見つけていれば魔界さんも犯人に狙われずに済んだかもしれない。この謎を解くことが僕の義務だと思うから。もし手がかりを見つけたら探偵デバイスで逐一報告するね。
どこに敵が潜んでいるかわからない。君たちも気をつけてくれ。
Doleful and workaholic exit the room. I would have liked to investigate with them, but when all of us are suspects, I can't just push them into it. Only three of us remain in the room. Downtown, Armor, and myself.
結局またこの3人で行動するってわけね。
Leftover trio.
無能殿、我はお主が言う通り協力が大切だと思うぞ。ぜひ我の力を捜査に生かしてほしいのである。
他力本願かっつーの。まあうちも一人じゃ何もできないから指示が欲しくて残ったんだけどね。んで無能先輩はこの事件をどう捜査していこうと思ってるの？右も左もわからないうちらに教えてよ。
Crap, my mind's drawing a blank. There's still a ton of things to consider, but I have no clue where to even start. I'm racking my brain, but nothing's coming together.
落ち着け、ワト君。君が混乱していては二人も不安がってしまうよ。
Holmes appeared at my side, smiling
君も
gently.
今実感した通り、事件には謎が山ほど存在する。手探りに捜査をしようとしてもうまくいかない。故に、まずは推理すべき点、ミステリーポイントをまとめるんだ。君がこの事件で最も解決すべきだと思う点を端的にまとめてみろ。
Right. With this many loose ends, the first step is to sort out our priorities. Encouraged by Holmes, I turn to face the others, ready to touch on the key points of this murder.
現状この
I
事件
cat
で
of
解
many
くべきポイン
names.
ト
Yeah,
は
it's
3
a
つある
little
と
bit weird.
まずは
The first of which is...
一人でに閉じた扉。まるで透明な人間が閉じたようにも見えるこの扉のトリックを解き明かさないといけないよね。2つ目は隠し通路の場所。中井さんはおそらく罠部屋の仕掛けに気づいたせいで殺された。彼の気づいた何かを知ることがきっと事件解決の糸口につながるはずだ。そして3つ目は中井さんに神経毒を投与した方法。監視カメラで監視
And
された
presumably
状況の中
airborne.
で
Or
ど
maybe
うやって
not.
中井さんに毒を与えたのか、その方法を導き出す必要がある。この3つの謎を解くために僕らはまず監視カメラの映像をもう一度確認しよう。きっとそれがこの事件の謎を解く上で大切なことだ。どうしたの2人とも。
Oh, they're gonna be like, oh my god, we're so proud of you. You're being a real detective now.
いやー、なんかリーダーの姿が重なっちゃってさ。
Aw.
今の姿はまさしくリーダーの貫禄であったぞ。このみ
Verily.
んなにも見せたいくらいなのである。
いや、そんな。
I'm taken aback by their comments, but I suppose their impressions are correct given that I'm following Holmes' direction.
うちは無能先輩のことを信じるよ。何か手伝えることがあれば何でも言ってよね。
今ので改めて我の感性よりも無能殿を信じるべきだと確信した。我は無能殿の手となり足となり全力で協力するのである。
ありがとう、2人とも。
Aw. My chest tightens as they meet their hopeful gazes. I feel bad imitating Holmes, but if we plan on catching Mystic's killer, I can't stop now. I've got to live up to their expectations and give solid direction.
まだ少し自信は情けだったが、なかなかグッドな取りまとめだったよ。さあバト君、ここからが本番だ。初日に私が教えた通り、他の探偵たちに指示を出していこう。君が介入しない限り、エンドシーイングで見た未来の悲劇は防げないのだからね。
わかりました。見ていてください、ホームズさん。
God, I'm like melting already. I hate it in here. This case, while caught on camera, is twisted as it is complex. Only Posh lacks an alibi, and with each of us a suspect, our teamwork is compromised. But there's no helping it. Only I'm aware of the future tragedy that could unfold. The only way to stop it is to change the course of events.
最悪の悲劇を僕の手で覆すんだ。
The second floor of the manor can now be explored. Manor's second floor can now be accessed. Press X to move between them. Okay, I see, that's what that means. Okay.
手がかりを見つけ出すんだ。
Yeah, we can't do anything with
Tiny.
those ones. What's this? I think it's just like bonus stuff. Alright, what's your skill again?
なんか用か？
She can't really inspect over there. I'm trying to get a lay of everything. Maybe Doleful will do something over there. What's this? Suspicious door. Something about it feels off, but what? Her inspection range?
どうかしたのか？どうかしたのか？
I think we kind of just have to do this.
なんか用か？
Oh, no, man, she can reach it.
俺の五感は髪
Okay,
の毛
perfect.
一本見逃さ
That
ないぜ。
works. I thought that she couldn't. I thought they could only inspect right next to them, but I'm just not very smart. Second floor. Who's here? Camera feed requires an 18 of. Does it say what it needs? Oh, MP. Okay. Incompetent or downtown can assist for 10.
どうしたの？
Okay, what if we put you here? And then
僕でよければ。
I don't know what activity that requires us to
合点
do.
承知である。
I can't remember what that is.
うむ。
Because we will assist. But we can't do it until we decide what we're doing here. Hold on. Inference solves the points? Okay.
頑張るよ。僕なんかに
Okay. And then you
我々の絆の
can
力で
assist.
謎を解こうぞ。
God, all of them kind of suck at inference. We kind of got a group of dumbasses here.
どったの？
We're gonna move you over here.
何かよ。
And then you're better at assisting anyways.
協力し合ってこそ探偵っしょ。
And then I think that's everybody that we actually can. Yeah, no, we can. More than one person can assist them. I know. It's this. I'm annoyed that I can't really do much more with these people. I think that's everybody that we can control who's set up now. Yeah, we're just gonna have to, I think, leave them alone and let the turn play out. Right, B. Do, 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 do. But okay, I think we'll do a preliminary so that they can do their investigating. Crooked doors. And then they'll do their thing, and then, yeah, okay, that was what I was thinking. That either we'd unlock more detectives, or at least we'd open up more things for them to investigate down in their next turn. Culprit seemed invisible because the door shut on its own. Exposing the trick behind it and the door stop will prove this crime isn't supernatural. The investigation has progressed. Techie detective is now intervenable. There we go. Okay. Perform actions once it appears. Alright, so where Techie was on... Techie's up here.
僕が解決しましょう。
I mean, I think that's basically what we want him to do anyways, is to... I don't really know if we need him to move that much, but we'll move him over here, I guess.
さあ、実験を始めましょうか。
And then inspect...
この足でも
Wow, his inspection range kind of sucks ass, huh? Okay. We'll do preliminaries then with him.
これは
It was due to blood spray. There'd be other spots nearby. This may be worth analyzing. A wet floor. Interesting. But okay, I think that's everything. None of the others are moving. So I think we just gotta do our round of investigations. They'll do their own useless things.
恐れ入るよ。
Doleful's bandages. Meeting certain requirements such as performing well on a previous chapter's resolution will cause residual thoughts to appear on the map. These are powerful feelings and memories that only an incompetent detective can inspect. Others may acquire evidence via inspection, but are unable to read the contents of an RT. If you haven't won an RT, move incompetent over there to reveal its... Okay. No poison in this phase. Eight hours remain until annihilation. And yeah, we can just move him like over here. Grab this while we can. Yeah, he can't do anything else here anyways. And these two. Oh, he can't inspect. It's his. All he can do is one map wide turn. Okay, so I think he needs to inspect over here. He can't get there this turn, apparently. Posh is gonna continue being useless because that's what she does. I think she probably can't reach that either this turn. Okay, then we'll start moving some people around and we'll see what... While they're moving, we'll see what they find. Analyze the... I mean, he's level 4. We'll use him for that. Actually, wait, what's your analysis? It's not bad. Well, you know what? We'll move her over. Why not? But she still can't reach that there. But she's pretty dumb. So we'll put her on the crooked doors. I'm gonna put her here. I don't really know what that's actually gonna do for me. And then, I guess with them we'll do the preliminaries. There we go. Possibly the vase of the crime scene contained neurotoxin. If it's highly volatile, it could be the murder weapon, but something feels off. Discover a trap set by the culprit. Found a trap laid by the culprit. Leave a detective in the trap when an investigation begins and it's game over. You can remove a trap by having detectives make inferences on it to reduce its RP to 0. Make sure they don't land on spaces with traps. Oh, cool. So the non-intervenable ones will just get themselves killed sometimes. That's fun. Someone to the fire base. I don't know. I guess it's everyone. This door's hinge is all fouled up. No wonder it's so hard to open. Who's blabbing about them being badly put together anyhow? We'll have him inspect this then. And I guess that'll be the end of the turn. Or no. I don't know if this really does anything. How upon new information, how to share these findings. Oh, just a new keyword. Okay. Let's do the investigation. Oh, somebody ended up in the trap, I think.
やはりそうか。しかし
The ransacked fridge. Gotcha. Her inference is not, she's not going to be able to stop it. And we can't like block the path. I don't know what we do to...
合点承知である。
Have I just like thrown this by doing this and not letting them walk outside? I think I did. Because nobody can get there in time to block her. And like she's just gonna walk into it for no good reason. Is her inference high enough? Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. She'll be good. I was about to say, like, I'm so fucked. Are we supposed to... I can't remember what the... Inspect it? Okay, I wasn't sure if it was inspect or something else. Okay, he'll do some other stuff over there. Let's see then. What are they doing up here? Is she gonna walk out there? No, she's gonna stand near this thing that's not helpful at all, because she's just not a very helpful person, I guess. Oh, she can't get in through there, that's why. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, she's gonna come this way. And we'll do an inspection on this. And for you, inspect. Mystery point. Gotcha. So this one, oh god. Suspicious door. So we're 2 doors maybe just swapped instead of all of them? Oh wait, they meant that these are like mirrored rooms. Not between the first and second floor, I think. They meant they were mirrored here. Okay, I'm dumb. Oh, probably should have inspected this then. Whatever. We're gonna do the preliminary round of investigations here. Area near the table that isn't caught on the camera feed. Not the largest of blind spots, but you could conceal your actions. Psychometer showed me that Zuhiki's forensics function is going wild, pretty slick. It says there's poison, I think. Toilet toxicology results. Someone flushed it down the toilet? Question mark? I approach the hazy image and my vision flickers. Suddenly, a scene flashes through my mind. Since the start of the segment, not really. We found a blind spot, we found a wet spot on the floor, we found that one of the doors had a fucked up hinge. We just found poison in the toilet, which is interesting. Also more to analyze the detectives free. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna make sure that we do as much inspection as we can. It's when we were cleaning up after eating following our escape from the trap room. Oh, poor Dolful. I quickly reach for Dolful as he slips to the floor. He feels surprisingly light in my arms. How much hardship has this frail body of his gone through? Oh. The cut Dolful got from that wire trap on our first date is still painfully fresh on his leg. It's been more than 24 hours since then, but a scab has yet to form. It looks like it'd bleed if you touched it. I don't think you're supposed to be giving away your name there, Dolful. Leo Gray.
同じ名字を持つ探偵コーデリア・グレイも不幸なことばかりだったしこの名前を持つ人の運命なのかもしれないよね。無能くん、
Cordelia
僕の運
Gray.
命に巻き込んでしまってごめんよ。
Oh,
リア・クレイ。フィリス・ドロシー・ジェームズが生み出した中でも
I was just trying to
高
Google
い
it.
女探偵だね。
She first appeared in the novel An Unsuitable Job for a Woman, persevering against numerous setbacks and winning the hearts of readers worldwide. Given Doleful's inherent ability to attract threats, the fact that he shares a name with her strikes me as nothing short of destiny.
無能くんもあまり僕には近づかないでね。また今日みたいに恐ろしい罠に引っかかっちゃうかもしれないよ。
Yeah. Cordelia lost her mother an hour after birth. Her father, Redverse, a Marxist traveling poet and revolutionary, did not really care about his daughter, so Cordelia had many adoptive parents. Oh, poor Cordelia.
名探偵体質だなんて大嘘。悲劇を呼び込む僕には初めから探偵なんて職業は向いてなかったんだ。
飛脚くん。
Firmly grasped Doleful's shoulders and looked directly into his eyes. He blinks in surprise as I voice my thoughts.
コーデリアが評価されたのは多くの逆境に遭いながらも探偵として最後まで戦い抜いたからでしょ。傷跡を見ればわかるよ。飛脚くんだってコーデリアみたいにこれまで逆境に立ち向かってきたはずだ。君の体の傷跡は名探偵の証なんだ。いくら飛脚くんが信じなくても僕は信じてるから。探偵は君に、いや君にこそ向いてる職業だって。
無能くん、ありがとう。
Aww.
君みたいに弱さを分かってくれる人がいてくれて本当によかった。一緒に生きて帰ろうね、無能くん。
ところでさらりと本名を教えてくれたけど探偵同盟のメンバーとして大丈夫なの？
しまった！無能くんが相手だから気が緩んでつい聞かなかったことにしてお願い。僕にはやっぱり探偵なんて向いてないよ。死んで塵になりたい。
I continue consoling Doleful as we finish putting away the silverware. Hi, Beatrix. I feel a little sorry for him, but I'm honestly a little giddy. If he inadvertently shared his name like that, that must mean we're getting closer.
今の光景は昨日の飛脚くんとの会話。どうしてこんな時に頭の中によぎったんだろ
もう残留思念を読み取れるようになったか。さすがワト君、すごい成長の速度だな。
う。残留思念。心霊写真とかに写り込む人間の魂か何かですか？
近くとも遠からずだ。どのような物事にも痕跡は残る。その痕跡を読み取れば、どのようなやり取りが行われたかを導き出すことは可能だ。目の前の結論からどのような過程を踏んだかを推理し、過去の出
It
来事を
did. Thank you for the hydration check.
君の大好きなシャーロック・ホームズが好む推理方法にも通ずる部分があるだろ。
確かアブダクションって言うんでしたっけ？
Yeah, Doleful does have a little bit of Mekon, but that's
Good.
okay.
その通りだよ、ワト君。ホームズの有能さが語られる際、真っ先に語られるのはわずかな情報から正確な仮説を導き出すその観察眼だろ。そしてエンドシーイングを宿した君の目ならば、いかに些細な痕跡であろうとも読み取れる。ホームズ以上のアブダクションが可能だ。つまり残留思念とは、君がその目で読み取った過去の事象そのもの。ひとたび触れれば、君は過去の事象を追体験できるはずさ。
Feels kind of weird that we're getting like tutorialized on this when we kind of were already told how they
力
work.
があればどんな事件も解き放題ですね。
まあとはいえ、今の君の能力では残留思念を読み取るまでに相当な時間と苦労を要するだろうがな。普通に
I think we're kind of just stuck with Ideal,
手もかからず
for better or for worse. She's gonna keep
推理の
perving on us in the
近道だな。
shower.
必死にあがき、
懸命に抗いたまえ。
万能な能力はないということですね。
君が成長すればその限りではないかな。さあ、探偵としての成長を目指し捜査を続けよう。
Okay, congratulations, Watto. You certainly were doing things. And these are all just keywords, which I don't think we really have to have. So...
どうかしたのか?
Oh, can I not move them up to the higher floor? Are they stuck on these floors? Like they can't... I was kind of under the assumption that like I'd be able to move them upstairs. Deathmarks NG. Oh god. Yeah, actual horror would not be my vibe. I think... I mean, I'm assuming that we can't move them up to the higher floor.
勝手に承知である。
Okay, they are stuck. Okay, well, I mean, at least that makes it easier to, like... just send them out to wherever, I guess. There's nothing else to really investigate here yet.
どったの?
Oh wait, no, analyzing shit. Oh, I'm stupid, I forgot to do that. Fuck. And of course, I'll have the dumbest person to do all the analyzing.
頑張って調べるけど、
Okay, well, whatever.
期待はしないでね。
I think that's everybody? Do your preliminary and see if we can unlock somebody new, but I doubt we can.
ああ、
Like spitballing here, so don't take it too seriously, but maybe the culprit took something from the fridge like a snack or whatever. Oh, Workaholic is intervenable. Perfect. And he can do this now. Which only requires 14, which he can't do yet.
業務の相談会? 業務の相談会? 調査は仕事で慣れててね。
Yeah, whatever. Okay. We're just gonna move on from here. Oh, whoops. I'm dumb. Can I please change your
アサインの
action?
準備は万端さ。
Okay, perfect. I
ア
can't.
サイ
Oh,
ン
I
の
thought
準備は万端さ。
I thought I was like stuck with that shit. Okay, so let's move him at least closer so he can start inspecting that when it's time. And then we'll
業務の
do
相談会?
analysis.
検証は検品作業で慣れっこさ。
Okay.
恐れ入るよ。
Doorstop doesn't appear on camera. One could tamper without being recorded. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I think it's everybody has been used who can be. So I think we just need to move on now. Not even I could gobble down this poison. Sorry, but I'll just have to toss it away without so much as a taste. I should actually keep an eye out for, who's this? Doleful. I can't remember what skill is involved in this, but I don't think that you have any of the ones that are necessary to not die to that. Oh, I just realized that might actually go very poorly for us very quickly here. There's inference. I think we have to pray that one of these things gives us control of Doleful in time to not run into that. Because she's gonna do
僕にご用ですか?
inference. Inspection is a 3. Do we have to just like restart this? It's a game over if one of the uncontrolled ones walks into a trap that they can't disarm. Inspection. I think I fucked up.
何か用？
Wait, again, for the traps, it's... What's the skill for the traps again? It's... Inference. Why do I only control the morons? I don't have control over anyone who has enough inference to actually get through that anyways. We're so fucked. Whatever. Where are you going? Oh, you're not being helpful? Okay, that's cool. I'm just gonna put you down here, I guess. I don't know. Everyone who didn't listen to me is going to die.
業務の相談かい？ 業務の相談かい？業務の相談かい？
Wait, well, can I undo that on you? Because you were gonna inspect this, but that's not really important right now. The, I don't know, MP, I
どう
guess?
かしたのか？
I don't think there's anything that he's smart enough to analyze. Actually, wait. Who is smart enough to analyze it? Presumably you.
僕が解決しましょう。
Okay, we'll put you here,
僕にご用ですか？
and then we'll have you analyze
何か
this.
妙ですね。
Do a preliminary, see if that gives us anything useful.
科学的に考えましょう。
The forensic report says the toilet water contains, Batrachotoxin? I don't know. Use an antiquity to poison arrows. Even a tiny dose of this neurotoxin can be lethal. Oh, you don't need to get it all done in one turn? Okay, so I'm just... Ugh. Yeah, there's nothing else to analyze here, I don't think. I think we're just gonna lose this run, and it's gonna just have to be...
アサインの準備は万端さ。推理のデスマーチだ。
どうしました？どうしたの？絆の力を僕は信じる。
合点承知である。
Yeah, because you can't analyze anything. That one's not gonna break in time.
どうかしたのか？
Yeah.
どうかしたのか？
Like, there's nothing else for her to analyze.
俺の五感は 髪の毛一本見逃さないぜ。
Do your preliminaries. Yeah, there's a boost, but it's not gonna be enough.
やり
The music is very good. But yeah, I think that's everybody who's moved. I mean, I guess I could have left him where he was. What's his inspector age?
合点承知である。片っ端から
I
探
mean,
すの
it's not
だ。
gonna matter, but we'll do it at least.
おお、
New findings, a new keyword. Okay. We're just gonna lose Doleful and we're gonna have to start again. Yeah. We'll restart this one, it'll be fine. This is 18.
どうしたの？
And I think we do need to do.
僕でよければ。
Wait, your resistance is 6, yours is 10.
どうしたの？
Okay, do some inference about this.
無能だからこそ見える
どう
ものもある
かしたの。か。
You come over here,
合点承知である。
do some assisting.
手を取り合ってこそ探偵なのだ。
何かよ。
You come over here,
何かよ。
also do some assisting.
ほら、一緒に頑張ろう。
We don't keep the keywords? Damn, that's unfortunate.
どうかしたのか？
Alright, then we'll move Rowdy over here. We'll do more inspecting. I mean, the keywords aren't
なんか
crucial.
用か？怪しい匂いがプンプンしや
Okay,
がる。
and then we'll do the preliminary. Yeah, this gives us the door. Then we get our boost over here. Cleared that thing out.
つまり
どうされましたか？
You're gonna move him over here
僕にご用ですか？
and still have him do an
この足で
inspection.
もできる限りは調べますよ。
Do our preliminary. I think that's just the wet spot on the floor.
これは
I mean, yeah, they're just regular, like they're just collectible information. I think is basically the idea behind them.
恐れ入るよ。
No poison in the vase. 8 hours remain until annihilation. Mhm. RTM required, but there's something as a coach. Here, let's
どうかしたのか？さあ、実験を始めましょうか。さあ、実験を始めましょうか。
Okay. Watto, we're gonna move
僕でよければ。
you map wide down here to grab this thing. Because I feel like that's just kind of worth it. Uh,
どうかしたのか。
as far as you go, we're gonna put you here.
うむ。
Have you
検証だな。
analyzed this?
とりあえずやってみるのだ。
I don't know. And you can analyze the wet floors because you two are kind of just dumb and can't do anything else. I think that's everything for now except for Rowdy. We're gonna do the preliminary first though. Some tip near the flower vase. Okay.
お、わかったぞ。
Bowed hinge is what makes this door so obstinate, but who bent it and wherefore? Mayhaps it was open and shut one time too many. Oh, armor. That's so cute. You're so dumb. Okay, let's see here. She's also not able to analyze that. So it's probably a waste to not have her doing this, but... I think that's far enough. Yeah, just whatever. And then you. Yeah, analyzing the broken flower vase. I think that just activated the trap, which I don't really want to have. Honestly, we're just gonna assist her. Am I not allowed to assist her? Okay, that's annoying. Oh, I'm also not able to... Plus. Okay, interesting. Okay, I guess all he can do is analyze this. Which I think is what basically activated the poison traps. Discover a trap. Yeah.
やはりそうか。しかし。
So, poison is what inference? Is that far enough to reach it with an inspection? There we go. Okay. And then how much does this take? Oh, it's still... Honestly, we might just move map wide to do inference on this thing next turn, because otherwise Doleful will just die here again. So we're gonna send you to go do that. Then the RT again with incompetence. Okay, yeah. It is still just inspection though, yeah? Okay. We're gonna do our preliminary round then. Yeah, okay, so toxicology. Yeah, we've seen this. Is there a skip button? Oh yeah, there is. Wow, the left bumper. We're zooming through it. Party. Okay. So difficulty 1, difficulty 5. Okay, no, fine. We'll move her down here. You can analyze the ransacked fridge.
期待はしないで
See what we
ね。
get out of that.
あ
Yes, now we can use Workaholic.
業務の相談かい？
Yeah, his analysis isn't good enough to do that anyway, so we'll just do this.
アサインの準備は万端さ。
Do some inference on
チームの
this.
勝利だね。
And then you're not
Oh,
close enough to
Kastonoko.
anything, so we're just gonna honestly inspect this, get the red.
片っ端から探すのだ。合点承知である。この辺りを探せばいいのだろう。
Let's do our preliminary, get that done.
おお。
Okay, I think we've used everybody up now. We'll do the investigation. I would love it if more of my detectives would be useful.
むむ
Wait, I was gonna see, because it's...
どうされましたか？
Oh, so I can't... Do I need to be in the middle of the poison to infer about it?
I
Wonder if this will allow her to inspect in here.
なんか用
I kind
か
of doubt it, but... Yeah, I figured.
どうかしたのか
Doleful should also take it down? Okay, cool. I don't really know what she's doing over here. She's kind of not been super helpful so far. I wonder if she can move through the poison trap and it's still fine. You know what? Let's test this. Oh, okay. So you are just allowed to walk through it. That feels a little bit bullshit, but whatever. We'll take it. So you've got... 5... 11...
アサインの準備は万端さ。推理のデスマーチだ。
頑張るよ。
Move...
どうしたの？
Assist...
僕なんかでよければ一緒に。
合点承知である。
Nothing else that you can analyze because you're kind of too dumb for that. You are also too dumb for that, I think. I think this is the only one who would have been smart enough to do it.
どうされましたか？
We have...
僕にご用ですか？科学的な推理見ていてください。
Okie dokie. I think we've kind of... What else can we control to do anything? You know what? We're gonna do the preliminary. Hopefully this won't kill the detective. Unfortunately, Techie does need to save them, because otherwise it's
ありが
over.
とう。
Thanks. We now know the culprit took the ice from the tray. The food scattered around dirty clothes. We thought determined to inspect the fridge.
恐れ入るよ。
Music was my comrade. We survived some tough times. Couldn't stand by knowing his last meal might have been ruined. Okay. So that didn't really reveal anything new, and I think these two are the only two who can still
何
do
か用？
anything. Hi, Coaster. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, hi. How are you? Let me do a shout out real quick. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Viveros. Friday stream. I play a whole bunch of stuff. Right now, we're playing some Process of Elimination. How is Robin Hood: The Legend of Sherwood? I don't know if I've heard of that one. You guys, welcome in. I hope you're having a good one. I think they're gonna say that something. The ice was used to trigger a trap of some sort, but I can't tell what. Hi, Cookie Cat. Yes, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Hope stream went well. For raiders who might not know, my name is Vivros, writer, streamer, play a bunch of stuff. Right now we're doing process of elimination, like I said. I also just noticed there's a heat warning in effect. That's fun. Play a lot of visual novels, a lot of shooters, stuff like that. I was doing videos over on YouTube. There's one in the pinned comment about the game Return to Die, which is very, very good. You should play the game and watch the video. That's all I'm allowed to get it working. Oh god. Oh, I had that issue with an old Clue CD-ROM. I can't remember what the name of the actual game was, but I know that I had to like install a whole fucking, like I had to partition a disc and like put it on there just to get the footage for a video. Yeah, also Coaster, if you need to get any food, water, or rest, make sure you do that. Self-care is important, but if you're able to stick around, I'd be happy to have you. I think right now we mostly don't really have much that we can do. Because again, they're too dumb to analyze anything down here. What's your inspection range?
合点承知である。
You can inspect this, I
合点
guess.
承知である。片っ端から探すのだ。
どったの？
What's your inspection range? Also 3. Here, we'll put you like over here too. You guys may work me. Oh yeah, I was having that issue with that game too, actually, or with the game that I was talking
ど
about.
のあたり調べればいいわけ？
No watering the streamer yet. No. I think that's all we can do for. We'll do the preliminaries and get both of our new
Yay!
keywords.
おお。
And then I think that's it. Wait, where is Pa? Oh, that's Workaholic. I'm dumb. No, we're watering the streamer. Yeah, okay. I think we just have to investigate now. Doleful should be able to crack that. Thank God. Dying to poison, I'd rather not. Thanks. I gotta dispose this. Thanks.
どうかしたのか。
Okay. How much is this? It's still locked, so we still can't do anything with that.
どうかしたのか？
Wow, her inspection radius is like way higher than everyone else's. Okay.
僕が解決しましょう。
Or yeah,
さあ、
we should probably do the
実験を始めましょうか。
analyzing here.
何か
Because you're the only one who can do that. Let's just lock that in. I think we did this
科学
last time
的に
too.
考えましょう。
I think we need to inspect this
なんか用か？
regardless.
怪しい匂いがプンプンしやがる。
Because if we don't,
あ？
yeah. Let's see what's going on down here. What else?
頑張るよ。
どったの？
Okay, so the security camera footage is going to be the one that we're going to do.
どうか
We're
し
going
た
to
の
grab
か。
you because you're dumb and bad at most things, Armor. You can look at the camera
検
footage.
証だな。とりあえずやってみるのだ。
Okay, there we go. So she's not going to be able to get that done, but at least she'll be able to like start making some progress on it, which will be nice. And he's going to make some progress on this one. But yeah, I don't really know what the rest of these guys are supposed to do. There's not really much else on this floor.
頑張ります。
We're just gonna move them around to different areas and get all this stuff, I guess. I don't know.
業務の相談かい？
どったの？
I don't know where else. I think we got everybody basically doing their thing. So we'll just move on to the next stage, I guess. This guy just for the wiggles. Aw. The wiggle is very, very cute. I'm a big fan of it. I mean, can I not still assist you? Yeah, her assistance is good enough to unlock that one. So they can work together. We'll do the preliminary on those ones. They'll get that one done. Or both of those ones will be finished with this. So the little guy doing his little wiggles. A phantom criminal, preposterous. All they did was set the door to close beforehand by using some trick of some sort. How sly. I like that he's holding his little silly thing. Using the camera's blind spot, switching ice in as a doorstop, anyone in the trap room could have done it, but how would they get the door to shut? I mean, didn't the door just like swing shut on its own? Like it's presumably meant to close if the string is cut. This needs 20, and he is so dumb. Assistance, he has 9. 14. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move him over here. Move you. You'll start working on this. Because what else are you gonna fucking do? In the meantime, we'll bring you down here. You'll do the actual inference next turn. And then we'll wait. Let me make sure that I got the numbers on that correct. Because you have assistance of 9. That would bring us up to 14. So we just need 5 more assistants. Which means, yeah, he'll be enough. We'll bring him down here. He'll take care of that next turn. And then you can just do an inspection here. Might as well. I think it's basically everybody.
Yay!
Yeah, they were doing their thing up here too. Okay, cool. So we're good. Time to move on to the next round. Okay. So we're gonna have you do the inference on this. We're gonna have you move over here, assist. And we're gonna have you assist as well. We'll do the preliminary just to clear that up, because I don't know where we'll send everybody else. Poison murder weapon was small enough to flush and would need to be sharp. Was it her? She was in the trap room and she has the means. I mean, it could have been Posh then. Oh, it's completed. Yeah, we'll grab the keywords, I guess. Send her down here. Oh, that's right. I just realized that that might be enough to... Never mind. They're gonna die there. So we'll just call it here. Well, if we don't end it there, then fucking Posh runs in and gets herself killed, presumably out of guilt for killing Mystic at this point.
あれ部屋で休んでる文学ちゃんはわかるとして、無能先輩、武装のバカと科学くんもいなくない？
It's too hot in here. I don't like it.
あ、二人にはちょっと事情があるから気にしないで。
Monokuma for an execution.
これで全員だよ。
The detectives gather in the living room as per my request. There's no going back now.
一人で平気か？私が隣でリードしてあげてもいいんだぞ。
平気です。これは僕が解決しないといけない事件ですから。
見違えるような成長にときめいてしまうな。
You don't know me.
頑張れ、ワト君。私は今回極力助言はしないよ。
With that, Holmes moves away from me. I give her my thanks in my head. Now all that's left is to get this done. It's up to me to reverse this gruesome tragedy.
皆さん、集まってくれてありがとうございます。魔界さんを殺し、
一体誰が透明人間なの？まさかこの館には本当に透明人間が？
落ち着いて、飛躍くん。この事件は確かに不可解な点が多かった。でも結論から言うと、この事件に透明人間なんて存在しない。
What other kind of intent would you have for murder?
姿形を持った人間が悪意を持って行ったれっきとした殺人事件だよ。
透明人間がいないことなど分かっておりますわ。バカなことを言うのはおやめなさい。
Gosh.
重要なのは監視カメラに映らずに魔界探偵に毒を与え扉を閉じたその方法でしょ。毒の与え方についてはこの私が花瓶を利用したトリックだと見事に紐解きましたが、扉をどうやって閉じたのか
So the secret
その
passage
謎が
didn't
最後
really
まで
come
分
up
かりません
there.
でしたわ。
あの扉が閉じた理由は簡単なことでしたよ。あの扉は閉じる必要なんてなかったんです。なぜなら自分で勝手に閉じてくれるんですから。
Well, I mean, yeah, but in this case, I think it's fair to say that the murder is of ill intent. But I think, okay, because we know that there is a secret passageway, or presumably there is one. We know that there's a blind spot in the room. We know that there was a wet spot in the room. And we know that the weapon used to kill him was like a little poison, or it was something small enough to be flushed. Part of me wants to be like, oh, it must have been like the killer came in from outside through the secret passageway, attacked him, and then fled through the secret passageway again. But that wouldn't explain how the poison ended up in the toilet. Which would really seem to indicate that it's probably Posh. But like...
ただ、扉が閉じるのを待ってもらうためには、あるものが
Well, I
必
mean,
要だったんです。
Mystic specifically said that there was like, that he'd found a secret
ある
passageway
ものがね、
to Posh and to downtown, and then he died. I thought this was on auto.
何を言っていますの？
Why does it keep turning the
もっ
auto
と
off?
明確に
In
上
double
流
this
階級に
turns,
も
if
分
you
かるよう
please.
説明なさい。
Well, yeah, but
それは
we...
扉の
That's what I'm saying though,
代
either
わ
way,
りと
is
なる
like
ものです。
the secret entrance, secret tunnel, whatever, didn't really come up yet.
犯人はあることをしました。
And it feels like, I mean, it had to be somebody who was hiding in that blind spot. That somebody acted while they were in the blind spot. Presumably Posh. He was in that room because they were inspecting that room, which I don't think is necessarily super relevant. Needed something to act as a doorstop. They decided to ransack the fridge to get ice.
冷蔵庫を荒らしたこと。あれは今回のトリックに必要な行為だったんだ。
無能君の言う通りだよ。私だけでは気づけなかった事実だが、あの冷蔵庫が荒らされたことには重要な目的が隠されていたんだ。
そんなの俺たちを飢え死にさせることだろ。それ以外に考えられねえじゃねえか。
いや、 それならもっと早くから行うはずだよ。監視カメラがつけられて犯行がバレる危険性も高まったあのタイミングにわざわざ食料を減らす意味はない。冷蔵庫が荒らされたことには別の意味があったんだよ。
そんなこと言われてもよ。冷蔵庫なんて荒らしたって食料以外には何も。
食べ物が荒らされていたのはカモフラージュ。犯人の目的は氷を手に入れることだったんだ。
氷なんて何に使うんだよ。
時間が経てば消えてかつ硬いものが犯人には必要だったんだよ。
There's only one thing the ice could have been used for. As a doorstop. Why is my trust level already going back down?
扉が閉じるのを防ぐ
I hate it
つ
here.
っかえ棒の代わりがね。
Did everything right and they indicted me.
解剖の代わりって。
Yes, Rowdy, like a doorstop, you fucking idiot.
そうだよ。罠部屋でトラップの
I mean,
作動スイッチになって
They deliberately called us that as a joke.
昨日から床につっかえ棒が差し込まれていたよね。監視カメラの映像だけ見ていると犯行時に何らかの方法でつっかえ棒が抜かれたようにも見えるけど、それは違ったんだ。犯人は事前につっかえ棒を抜いておいてその代わりに氷を埋め込んでいたんだよ。
どうして気づけたんだい？確かに現場の扉付近は濡れているけど、飛び散った血との区別がつきにくかったろう。
I think
監
he
視カメラの
was.
映像のおかげです。罠部屋の映像を注意深く見ると
I think he was only giving
犯
himself
行
that
直
name.
前につっかえ棒のあたりが
But also, okay.
罠部屋の映像を注意。おそらくつっかえ棒代わりの氷が溶けて水たまりができ
Okay,
て
it
い
would
た
have
ん
been
で
kind
し
of
ょ
cool if that was a clue that we could have actually
う。
like
そのおかげでつっかえ棒が
seen
差
in
し
the
替えられて
picture.
いた可能
I will
性
say
に気づけたんです。
that's one of those things that does kind of annoy me about a lot of these games where they'll be like they're using a static image to show you something, but like there's also a clue in the room that like they're gonna talk about but not really show.
氷をつっかえ棒に差し替えておけば
Because like
時間が経てば
from what we can see, the
勝
camera can't see
手
what
に
he's
失っ
talking
た扉
about.
は勝手に閉じていきますからね。犯人は氷を魔法瓶か何かに入れて持ち運んでいたはずです。ただいくら魔法瓶の中に入れていても氷は溶けていくから、事件直前に犯人は冷蔵庫を荒らしたんですよ。
いい推理だ。私も同意見だよ。実は床に散乱していたものを一つ一つ調べていたら、製氷皿に奇妙な点を見つけてね。本来水が溜まるはずの皿の内側に不自然なほど水滴がなかったんだ。この製氷皿は氷を抜かれた状態で外に放られたと気づけたんだよ。
あれだけ盛大にばらまかれた冷蔵庫の中身を一つ一つ調べる
Posh,
なんて。
you look a little bit flustered by what's going on here.
普段のデスマーチに比べれば
Oh
全
my
然
god, he's
苦
on
じゃ
that
ない
rise and
よ。
grind.
むしろ得意分野さ。
Wait, do you guys know that?
おい
Hold on.
待ち。でも扉ってつっかえ棒がなくなったからって勝手に閉まるもんなの？うちは罠部屋のある2階の部屋で寝泊まりしてるけど、勝手に閉じたことなんてないよ。
Do you guys know the TikTok of the guy who's like pretending that he's an influencer? Like in front of his friend, and she just like cracks up laughing. I can find the fucking imitations, but I can't find the actual one. I wish I could show it, but
Guys, so I thought I would give y'all my morning routine because
I need to wait. Hold on. You know what? I need to figure out how to actually like show these. So I feel like it's not actually all that interesting if I just like play the audio of these. Yeah, Posh is acting definitely a little bit suspicious. Just that's weird. That's suspicious. Okay, we need to crop it a little bit differently, I guess. Well, let's stretch. Why do I have it set up like this? Hold on, I'm just gonna let's change up the filter settings in this real quick because I want to show you guys. We'll get it quickly, I promise. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, that doesn't need to be any different. There, good enough. It's not worth the effort
What's
that I'm
up,
putting into this.
guys? So I thought I would give y'all my morning routine because is something wrong? My followers have been asking for morning. So anyways, every morning I wake up at 5 a.m. and I get that morning pump, get that morning grind. You fucking I can't.
Who fucking laughs? Anyways, I'm sorry. That was not a relevant thing. That was just what came to mind as soon as he was like, or when they were like, wow, you're really on that grind. And that's so dumb. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed seeing whatever that was. Anyways, let's get back to the game. I think about that video constantly. It's so stupid. It's so funny. I don't think her voice was going deep. I think she was like experiencing an exorcism. Like shit was. It's so fucking funny. Why does it keep turning off the autoplay thing?
すごく簡単なトリックでごまかされていただけなんだ。
ごまかされていた？
そう。犯人は扉に些細な仕掛けを施すことで僕らの認識をごまかしていたんだ。それは。
They kind of let the new guy go on with it, I think, because they're mostly like. Yeah. There we go. I think it's mostly because they kind of don't. I think maybe part of it is that they don't really trust each other. But like they trust him as a detective, but also like he's one of the ones who's like the most innocent. Last time it was because he was like the guilty party, and they couldn't figure things out. Or no, what was it? I don't know. My brain's too small to remember what happened in the past.
わざわざ蝶つがいを歪めたの？何それ？そこまでして扉を開きにくくするとか意味わかんないんだけど。
実際に見てもらうのが早いよ。あとは上の罠部屋に行って確かめてみよう。
We went to the trap room just as I had requested. The door had been repaired.
扉が直ってる。どうして？
なるほど。武装君と科学君がいなかったのはこれが理由だね。
Armor and Techie haven't been up to shit. They don't do anything.
科学君と武装さんには扉の修理をお願いしておいたんです。
蝶つがいの調整もバッチリです。他の扉と違って歪みもなく取り付けられますよ。
I don't know when we asked them to do that either, to be
文
honest.
学殿が言っていた通り、この扉は他の客室と全く同じサイズだったのである。
Right. Earlier I'd asked these two to take a door from another room and reattach it here. Of course, its hinges were bent as Doleful pointed out, so I had Techie repair it. Now it should work as originally intended. Okay.
東側の扉は開いてあるから 西側が閉じても平気だよ。渋谷さん、その開いている扉から手を離してもらっていいかな。
うん。
Downtown gingerly removes her hand, and then door begins to shut just as we'd seen on the camera earlier.
どうなっていますの？
この洋館の2階は本来扉が一人でに閉じるような構造だったんですよ。
それはわかりましたわ。ですがこんな簡単な事実になぜ私たちが気づけなかったのか気にしているんです。確かに妙よね。いくら他の部屋の扉が歪んでいるからって扉が勝手に閉じることくらい気づけそうなものだけど。
Would you assume it? Well, no, because it was specifically drawn attention to this one door.
この事件のポイントは実はまさしくその違和感なんですよ。
Like this is the one that has a rope tying it
違
open.
和感？
犯人は今回のトリックがバレないよう心理的な誘導をいくつも仕掛けていたんです。まず2階の扉が開きにくい理由は立て付けが悪いからだと真っ先に言及することで深く考えさせないようにした。部屋の罠が判明した後は自然とつっかえ棒を用意させて扉が一人でに閉まることを気づけないような状態にした。
If no other doors on the first floor, or if all the doors on the first floor close on their own, but not the ones on the second, they might, except for this one, they might also just assume that that was like some nonsense. Door stop prepared, obfuscating the fact that the door had closed on its own.
そして犯行が終わった後は扉を破壊させて証拠を隠滅した。犯人はごくごく自然な
I
会話
don't
のや
think
り
it
取りで
was
僕らの印象や行動を
downtown.
コントロールしていたんだ。
Wasn't it Armor who broke down the door and stuff? Thinking back, each comment they made had entirely manipulated our train of logic. We'd been playing into the hands of this alleged phantom, the person who hid their murderous intent behind an easygoing facade.
扉の開きにくい理由を立て付けが悪いか
It
らだ
might
と
be
言ったの
downtown though. Please don't let it be
解
downtown.
剖を取り付けるよう指示したのも扉を壊すよう提案したのも
I don't think it could be.
全て同じ人物だった。
Oh, I think it's
事件の
downtown.
犯人は一人しかいない。渋谷探偵、君こそが破壊探偵を殺害した透明人間の正体なんだ。
渋谷殿が魔界殿を殺した犯
Downtown,
人。
why? I like you. I wanted you to stay in the team.
面白い冗談だな、無能の兄さん。こいつの推理力は俺とどっこいなんだぜ。
You know what? She did nothing
渋谷、
wrong.
お前からも反論してやれよ。兄さんの推理は何かの間違いだってな。
I'm here for women's rights and women's wrongs, and Downtown is allowed to do what she needs to do to get things done.
そんなの当たり前じゃん。
Weird. I would have thought that
こ
she
の
wasn't
中で
really.
も推理力ビリッケツのうちが犯人とかちょっと受け狙いすぎじゃね？
The expression is really giving you away a
う
little
ちの
bit.
発言がどれ
Downtown.
も犯人に利用されちゃったのはマジでごめんだけどさ、それを理由に犯人だって決めつけるのはさすがに無理ある
Hi,
でしょ。
Dragon. I mean, I enjoy them
ね
enough.
え、無能先輩。
Actually, I want to try
自分の推測
Poke
で
Rose
人を
one of
殺
these
人
days.
鬼
It
扱
actually
いす
seems
る
very
覚
fun.
悟ちゃんと持ってんの？
Yeah, well, that was the thing. Like, because I was thinking about the doorstop was the one that I think honestly was catching me more than anything else. Because it's like, I was thinking back and I was like, Armor was there, but I don't think he really would have. He's kind of too dumb for that. Rowdy also just isn't really the type to figure out or to think of something like that. Mystic obviously couldn't have done it. The only other two were me and Doleful, and Doleful just seemed unlikely. Downtown Stone Cold Gaze silences me on the spot. Now there's a look that could kill. Am I facing the genuine hostility of a murderer or someone willing to take a life of another?
今まで積み上げてきた全てが崩れるんだから当たり前だよな。
This is the reality of solving a murder case. It's essentially the same as a death sentence. I've always dreamed of being a detective, but I wasn't prepared to corner someone like this. My legs tremble as I nearly retract my accusation. But no, there's no way I can back down now.
てかさ、扉を壊すよう提案したのだって、あの時は壊す以外に選択肢なかった
Because
じゃ
the
ん。
thing is, breaking down the
それで
door
人
would
を
have just
犯人
made
扱い
sense
とか
as a
マジありえなく
decision,
ね？
regardless of who
うちも
suggested
手
it.
伝うからさ、もっと冷静にいろんな可能性を考えてみようよ。
推理は撤回しない。犯人は君だ、渋谷さん。発言はあくまで渋谷さんを疑うことになったきっかけの一つでしかなかった。信じたくなくて別の可能性だって考えたさ。でも考えれば考えるほど君以外に犯人は考えられなくなっていったんだよ。
たく、しつこいな。人を疑うなら証拠を出せよ、証拠を。人の発言の上げ足取るだけならネットの内ブログでもできるっつーの。そもそも魔界ちゃんを殺害した毒は花瓶の水に混ぜられてたって家族ちゃんが推理してたじゃん。うち以外にだって犯行は全然可能っしょ。うちが殺した証拠はどこにあるわけ？バカなうちにも分かりやすく教えてよ。
分かった。それじゃあまずは魔界さんを殺した凶器から説明するね。
Because there she was in the room
要
before
点から
that.
話すと、家族さんが気づいた割れた花瓶の毒は犯人が用意した目くらましに過ぎないんだ。相手は優秀な探偵の魔界さんだ。あれほど露骨に毒を撒かれたら警戒するはず。注目しなかったのは
I don't know if that argument really holds. He got murdered pretty easily, all things
あ
considered.
の割れた花瓶は
The broken vase was a red herring. Communism is the... or
あ
no.
の割れた花瓶はミスリード。
Communism was just a red herring.
魔界さんに毒を与えるために用いたトリックから目をそらさせるために用意されたものだったんだ。
この探偵序列5位の私がミスリ
No,
ードに
Mr.
引っ
Green.
かかったと言いますの？
Communism is just a red herring. Like all members of the oldest profession, I'm a capitalist. And I intend to sell my secrets. Your secrets. To the highest bidder.
ええ、その通りです。自分に容疑がかかっていて焦っていたあなたは犯人からするととても都合が良かったのでしょう。いえ、今回の事件の特性上、容疑がかかった探偵が焦るのも見越していたのかもしれません。
Why does it keep turning off the
だってあの
autoplay?
毒入りの花瓶じゃいつまで経っても毒なんて与えられるわけないんですから。
Like...
どういうことですの？実際この洋館内には危険な毒ガスの吹き出る花瓶が他
No, I
に
just
も。
pressed the button and then...
検
not
証
doing
してみ
anything
た
with
結
it.
果、あの花瓶の水に混入した神経毒は揮発性が薄いことが分かりました。
Okay.
つまり部
Interesting.
屋に充満したりしないんです。
That's exactly it, Techie. The poison involved in this morning's fight between Armor and Rowdy differed from that found at the crime scene. When prepping the poison for the trap room, the culprit likely chose one with a low volatility on purpose so they wouldn't have to inhale it.
毒ガスを吹き出す花瓶があれば当然犯行現場の
I just use it when there's like
同じ毒
voice
が
acted
入って
bits
いると
because
思っ
then
て
it
当然
otherwise I don't always know
込
exactly
みを
the
利
name
用
of
し
the
たトリックだったん
sentences.
です。
それじゃあ一体どんな方法で魔界さんを毒で苦しめたって言うんですの？あの監視カメラの映像には何も映っていないんですのよ。
いえ、凶器なら映っていますよ。渋谷さんは凶器を常に持ち歩いていたんです。
常に？
はあ？意味わかんないし、マジで何言っちゃってんの？そんなに自信満々なら言ってもらおうじゃん。うちが魔界ちゃんを殺したっていうその凶器の正体をさ。
渋谷さんが魔界さんを殺した凶器は
I mean, like it was something she flushed away. Oh, right, B. It realistically couldn't have been her nails. It must have been her hair clip. No, holy shit. Okay, so I guess this is her nails. Like, because it said there was stuff in the toilet. But... Oh, I guess it was just a fake nail that she really flushed that down the toilet and then came back. Okay. The color drains from Downtown's face in an instant. She must have been confident that she wouldn't get caught. As it so happens, this case was hiding yet another exceptional trick. Had we approached things in terms of how the weapon was concealed, we might not have realized the horrifying truth of what that weapon was. Yeah, I do feel like... Also, that's a real bold move to put on a poison that can kill you via skin contact on a nail. Like, that's gotta be...
ちょっと待って、無能ちゃん。つけ爪をつけるのは朝の身だしなみの時間でしょ。朝に毒を塗っていたんじゃ、犯行の時間には全部乾いちゃうと思うわ。
As anyone who's painted their nails would know, they do stay wet for longer than you think.
あの百戦錬磨の魔界さんがそうやすやすと不意打ちを食らうとは思えないよ。渋谷さんはどうやって魔界さんに爪を突き刺したというんだい？
It was during the hug.
2人が指摘した問題を解決するために、渋谷さんはこの3日の間、とても簡単な心理トリックを施していたんです。
Are they any longer?
思い返してください。渋谷さんは食事中にもよくマニキュアを塗り直していましたよね。
That is super... Yeah, it is social engineering. It's very smart.
だから魔界さんは隣でつけ爪に毒を塗られたことに気づけなかったんです。
じゃあもしかして監視カメラに映ったマニキュアを塗る渋
I
谷
forgot that
ちゃ
she
んの
was painting her
姿
nails on camera.
はい。あれはマニキュアを塗り直しているんじゃない。凶器であるつけ爪に毒を塗っていたんですよ。
Because I was trying to fuck around with the monetization settings a bit and I might have messed with the length of the ads. Hold on. Because it's not supposed to be like that. Okay. I think, yeah, so as a little behind the scenes thing, when you're setting things up for Twitch, they require you to do up to 3 minutes per hour in order to get the 55% ad revenue split. If you're under 3 minutes, then it goes to, I think it's, what is it? 30%. Plus, if you run them, then you also disable pre-rolls. But yeah, I think I messed around, or maybe I just like didn't save it because it moved the ad frequency to 1.5 minutes every. There we go. Okay, we'll move back down to 1 minute. Hopefully that'll fix it. Okay, that should be edited now, so it shouldn't do the 1.5 ads. Short process elimination, ha. I mean, like, the thing with ads are a hard thing to figure out in terms of like, because I know some people run it as like they just do the full 3 minutes all at once at the top of the like at the top of the hour sort of thing. But I think I am in a weird flow of things. Yeah, I would say like on one hand it is kind of weak evidence, but also in this case I think it kind of, with this game again, because we're dealing with like professionals who understand how to hide their tracks better, which I think kind of makes it a little bit more understandable like within the narrative of it, that like Downtown didn't leave the kind of clues that a Danganronpa killer leaves, because those are high school students who are like mostly professionals in other things. So it makes sense that like Downtown isn't leaving as much evidence as like, I don't know, any of the killers in that. But yeah, it is some awkward leaps, especially in terms of like, even if they just drawn a little bit more attention to her painting her nails or been like, huh, that one finger seems like it's like a different shade a little bit, almost like something wrong with it. But anyways, Nobody would ever assume the person right next to them was putting poison on their nails, but sometimes it's hardest to see what's right under your nose. Of course we didn't notice her as she boldly prepared her scheme in plain sight.
それに加えて渋谷さんは体に触れるスキンシップも多かった。魔界さんが隠し通路の発見を報告した時、渋谷さんから抱きつかれたところで疑わないし、爪で多少出血しても文句を言うわけもない。
Now that we've mostly figured it out, I want to know why she did
魔界
it.
探偵に毒が作用して氷のつっかえ棒が溶けて扉が閉じる光景をリビングで見届ければいい。アリバイも完璧に出来上がるって寸法です。
お待ちなさい。仮に渋谷さんが犯人だったとして私が現場を離れたのは偶然でしたのよ。私が罠部屋から離れなかった場合、渋谷さんはどうしたと言いますの？
You would have died too, I guess. Posh found a hole in my theory. Downtown's plan required Mystic to be alone. What would her plan have been if she couldn't separate him from everyone else?
まだ爪が甘いな。
Renegade, who'd been keeping silent this whole time, steps forward with a smug grin.
頑張ったご褒美だ。助け舟を出してあげるよ。
あなたには犯人が魔界さんを孤立させた方法がわかると言いますの？
ああ、わかるよ。とっても簡単さ。
Renegade fishes a D-pad from his pocket, then waves it back and forth teasingly. Seeing this, Posh's face turns bright scarlet and she begins shouting at him in anger.
あなた、私の探偵デバイスを返しなさい。まさか先ほど盗んだのもあなたでしたの？
先ほど盗んだ。
Only one door is closed. Both of them have to be closed. Her reaction makes it obvious this wasn't the first time her D-pad had been stolen. Considering her usual hauteur, I can imagine it's difficult for her to admit such a thing.
ほらね、こうして探偵デバイスを盗んでしまえば彼女を外へ追いやるくらいわけないのさ。魔界探偵は死ぬ直前に探偵デバイスに連絡をしていた。そこでデバイスをなくしていることに気づいた彼女はどうするかな？
デバイスを探すために部屋から飛び出すでしょうね。
I hate to admit it, but Posh's rueful expression proves that Renegade's theory is spot on. Her actions had been manipulated, as had everything.
無能君の言う通り、人間の行動なんてちょっとした工夫でいくらでも誘導できてしまう。コミュニケーションの達人の渋谷ちゃんなら造作もないだろうね。俺は無能君の推理を支持するよ。あとは観客に徹するから頑張って渋谷ちゃんを口説き落としてくれ。
I turned to address downtown once again. This time I'll definitely get her to confess.
反論があるなら言ってよ、渋谷さん。僕はこの島に来てからずっと君に助けられてきた。僕自身だってこの推理が間違っていればいいって思ってる。ちゃんと本
Yeah,
心を
Renegade, like you're allowed to actually do your job and not just like dick around.
で、証拠はマニキュアで毒殺とか想像力すごいね。でも結局証拠がなかったら
You
全
can wish there was a thing
部
with more
妄
of these
想じゃん。
games where like it wouldn't become painfully obvious once you like started down the right track. Like there was actually room for self-doubt.
ぐだぐだぐだぐだ妄想を語られるのはもうたくさん。そんなに言うなら証拠を見せてみなよ。うちがやったっていう証拠さ。なんなら今ここでうちの爪を調べてみる？先輩の言う
Please
通
do not
り
get
なら
close to her
毒
poison
の反応
nails.
が残ってるはずだよね。
But also, presumably
いや
she
残ってるはずがないよ。
took off the nail, flushed it down the
こんな
toilet,
こ
and
と自
replaced
身
it.
は猛毒だ。いくらつけ爪の上だからってそう長時間つけっぱなしにするのは危険すぎる。
じゃあ証拠ないじゃん。先輩の推理は結局
But also, like,
全部妄
we're
想
not
って
in
ことになるね。
we're not in a court of law. We're in a court of this murder mansion where you fucking killed a dude. We don't have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. We just have to be able to clearly identify that. She could always just put on a new nail.
でも君が毒を処理した証拠は掴んであるよ。
there's lots of
毒の処理の前にシャワーを浴びに2回上がった僕と遭遇した
when
の
you
が
buy a
運の
big
尽き
set
だっ
of
たね。
fake nails, you'd always just be able to put on a replacement one. But also, yeah, Downtown was hurrying somewhere to dispose of the poison. She was headed to.
魔界さんに毒を与え終えた渋谷さんはすぐにトイレに向かってつけ爪ごと毒をトイレに流して処理したんだ。だからその後リビングに現れた君には人差し指のつけ爪が欠けていた。
Oh, I don't remember it missing.
あの時は疑問に思わなかったけど、あれはきっとトイレに行く前に僕と鉢合わせて会話していたせいでつけ爪をつけ直す時間がなくなったんだろうね。本当はトイレでつけ爪をつけ直す予定だった。でも監視カメラの映像を見ないとアリバイを作れないから、毒のついた爪を処分し終えるとすぐに下へと降りることにしたんだ。
Honestly,
実際トイレの水からはバトラコトキシンが検出されてい
if you
る
were really trying to get away with that, why not wear
透
like
明人間ちゃんが
one
トイレ
nail
で
that's just a little
毒を
bit
処理
too
したのは
long,
間違いない
apply
わ
the
ね。
poison just to like the tip, and then just cut the tip of the nail off instead of like doing it on the whole fingernail. Because like you really, the whole fingernail isn't going into his back. Like she's not like stabbing him with like a centimeter of fingernail. She just has to scrape it along his back. So like, why not just put it on the tip and then file off the tip of it?
出ない。つけ爪は外れてないって言ってんの。言いがかりはやめてよね。うちのつけ爪が外れていたことを証言できる人。
I don't know if everyone needs to prove that you committed a murder. I think only one of us needs to. Oh yeah, this is gonna be inescapable all over again. She turns to armor, but he shakes his head vigorously.
面目ない記憶が曖昧なのである。
ほら、証言者は無能先輩だけじゃん。そんなのいくらでもイチャモンつけられるっつーの。監視カメラにつけ爪が外れてたうちの姿でも映ってたの。そうでもないなら言いがかりとか
But
マ
like-
ジやめてよね。
Like my point is like, what are you get out of getting away with this in this way? Like, sure, we may not be able to nail you on this one, like in a court of law, but are you planning on just like going back to living life as normal here? Yeah, like you're very clearly acting guilty as shit. Like, if you got accused here, you just have to be like, no, it's not me, guys. Like, we have to keep moving. Like, we're not gonna find who this is. Because as soon as you start being like this defensive, it's like, like, even if she's like, yeah, see, look, Incompetent didn't have the silver bullet or the magic bullet. He couldn't prove that it was me beyond a shadow of a reasonable doubt. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's one of the things that's always kind of aggravating with, like, that's the thing that, like, Danganronpa, like, cleans itself up really nicely because obviously the killer doesn't need to figure out how they're going to live the day after. They either are the only survivor, they don't have to make excuses to the other survivors, or they died, and that's also not their problem. Whereas, like, that was a big flaw in Inescapable, where it's like, if you kill someone, like, you still have to live tomorrow on the island. And here, if you're the killer, also, like, I don't know. Downtown steadily moves towards me with a ferocious look on her face. She's desperately trying to talk her way out of this, but there's only one more step I need to take to refute her. This is no time to ease up. If my account alone won't suffice, I know someone who will. The person with the best memory in the Detective Alliance. And that person would be... It's a bookworm. I don't even know if it was meant to have Posh specifically receive it. About to contact the girl in question via D-pad when a voice interrupts.
ねえ、黙っちゃってどうしたの？自慢の妄想はネタ切れ？決定的な証拠が出せないなら。
I think it was all just meant to make it look suspicious in terms of like nobody could see
私が
what's
証
happening.
言します。
Her mortal
少女が
adversary.
旧敵を
Oh.
睨みつけ、はっきりと告げた。
文学ちゃん？どうして？
Glowering, like glaring. Bookworm wears her usual calm, unaffected aura, having swept away any traces of weakness. Her adoptive father, Mystic Detective, was killed in this very room. Simply entering it must have been unimaginably difficult.
文学さん、大丈夫。話なら外でも聞けるから、この部屋は。
舐めないでください。私も探偵です。
Aww.
事件の真相に迫る証拠を胸の内に抱えたまま、 遠目から見ているなどできま
It's
せ
a
ん
really dumb gimmick to have her narrating everything she does, but also I do
少女
love
は
it.
口
I'm
角を
obsessed.
すり上げてみせた。
証拠？上等じゃん。どんな証拠を入手したっていうわけ？
今日私はあなたに2度会っています。今朝の朝食の際と
Okay.
事件直後、あなたに
Oh,
自
she
室まで
carried her to
運ば
her
れた際
room.
です。校舎の時、私は確かに記憶しましたよ。今朝は統一感があって綺麗だったその右手の人差し指の付け爪が外れていることをね。と少女は確信を告げた。
Oh wait, it even does show it in the picture. Oh shit.
きっと何か
God,
の
I
見
really
間
do
違
need to pay
いじゃ
more
ん。
attention.
私の記憶力の高
It's
さ
not that she can't speak in the first person, it's that she just likes to narrate it as if it's a book, which I think is very cute.
少女は即答する。
In the image where it showed downtown there for a half second, it did show her missing the right index fingernail.
文学さんを自室まで運んだのも、ついでに物陰かどこかに隠れて付け爪を付け直すことが目的だったのかもしれないね。監視カメラはごまかせても人の目はごまかせない。もう言い逃れはできないよ、渋谷さん。
The autoplay just stops whenever the speaking ends. Downtown lets out a miserable groan. She isn't defending herself. Now's my chance to recap the events and press her for a confession.
透明人間殺人事件。この事件は島へ訪れた瞬間から、いや、もしかしたらもっと前から始まっていたのかもしれない。
I love this music. It's so good.
まず渋谷さんは事前に自らの性格や特徴をアピールすることで付け爪にマニキュアを
One
塗る
time,
癖や
one of these days, I'd kind of like one of these games to play a fashionista character straight. Like, just have them be a fashionista. Don't have them secretly be a
能
mastermind.
力を生かして2階の扉は立て付けが悪いんだと誤認させた上で罠部屋にトリックの要であるつっかえ棒を用意することに成功。理想的な状態で今日を迎えた君は氷入りの魔法瓶を懐に忍ばせつつ隠し通路を発見しそうな魔界さんのそばで好機を伺った。そして隠し通路が見つかった瞬間、いつものスキンシップに見せかけて毒が塗られた爪を魔界さんに突き刺した。まさか毒を与えられたなんて魔界さんは思いもしなかったろうね。
It's like seeing how my model moves around when I'm wiggling around.
つっかえ棒を氷と差し替えれば犯行は完了だ。きっと氷の大きさはいくつかバリエーションを用意して受けるまでの時間と毒の回る時間に合わせたんだと思う。あとはトイレで付け爪を処理して付け直せば証拠も隠滅できたはずだったけど、トラブルが起きる。それはトイレの前で僕と遭遇してしまったことだ。ここで予定より時間を使ってしまった渋谷さんはリビングでアリバイを作ることを優先して一時的に付け爪が外れた状態で僕らの前に現れた。
I mean, she didn't need it to be exact. She just needed it to
な
melt
るとも知らずにね。
in time enough.
この事件の犯人は透明人間だったんじゃない。
Yeah, it's also true. It's kind of like, okay, cool. We have this character. She obviously is going to remind you of
自
Junko.
分に対して周囲が抱くイメージを見事
and
に
to
生
be
か
fair
した巧妙なトリックによって
Junko also did die early on, and that didn't stop her, so.
以上がこの事件の真相だよ。反論があるなら言ってくれ、渋谷さん。
Somebody got mad at me for the Your Turn to Die video having spoilers in the thumbnail. We'll get to it later. But, like, I just found it really funny because all the spoilers are things that are, like, 3+ years old and are so hard to tell in the thumbnail of it. Where it's like, the only way you'd be able to identify that as anything related to a spoiler is if you've already seen the scene, I think. The long, pregnant pause, then as if shattering the silence.
参った参った。完全に無能先輩にしてやられたわ。
Honorable one, I mean, it is wild how many things they spoiled in that trailer. Although also, speaking of Your Turn to Die, that game has a shitload of spoilers in its trailer too. Like, cause I screen recorded it from Steam so I could use it in the video, like it plays in the intro of it. And like, you can see Alice's portrait from the first main game in the place of Mishima's, and it's like, I don't know, guys. But also, like, you can get away with a lot of those spoilers and those things if you just make it move fast enough. Because I wouldn't have realized that until later and been like, oh shit. Like, a lot of those sort of spoilers, because they're divorced of context, you just don't, like, there's no, especially because Alice is like hidden behind something, kind of partially, I think. Or I think maybe this is in my video. But yeah, like, they definitely got better at that over time. And also, like, not only did they get better at not spoiling things as the series went on in Danganronpa, but also, like, they just made better like the V3 trailer is their best one. I love it so much. The music is so good. Everything about it is so good. Anyways.
うちこそが魔界探偵を殺した透明人間の正体だよ。迷惑かけてごめんね。
Yeah, I mean, in Danganronpa 1, the spoilers that are there, it's like, I wonder who dies first. Maybe it's this guy who's getting yanked around by his neck and a collar. With a usual carefree attitude, Downtown finally confesses to the crime. At last, Downtown confesses to the murder of Mystic Detective. Hi, Jasper. How are you? Without a hint of hesitation, she continues on, bubbly as ever.
で、どうすんの？殺人鬼だったうちの将軍はどうなるわけ？
She's gonna get shot through the window. She's gonna get JFK'd by the actual
ちなみ
killer.
に無能先輩の推理通り、うちは毒マニキュアが得意技だから、両手を自由にするのはおすすめしないかな。油断したらぶっ殺しちゃうよ。ああ、そうだ。もしみんなが望むなら、毒薬の扱い方の
She's
レ
gonna
クチャ
give
ー
us
と
a
かも。
tutorial. Get ready with me to murder Mystic.
じゃねえぞてめえ。
Rowdy lunges towards Downtown, her hand clenched in a fist. Rowdy, she's gonna kill you too. Grab her hand quickly, narrowly intercepting the blow. Had it been even a second later, Rowdy's fist would have pummeled Downtown.
止めるなよ、無能の兄さん。こいつは
They're done.
魔界のおっさんを殺したってのに。
Oh, that's cute.
こいつは
I'm doing good.
渋谷さんは今も毒を持っているかもしれないんだよ。気持ちはわかるけど、挑発に乗るのは危険だよ。まずは冷静に渋谷さんの話を聞こう。
分かったよ兄さん。焦って悪かったな。
ねえ渋谷さん、社畜さんから聞いたよ。君の親友を八つ咲き子に殺されたんだろ。今回の犯行もそれに関連しているんじゃないのか。
Yeah, okay, this is what I've been curious about this whole time because I'm like,
八つ咲き子の仲間なのか。
she'd been given a motive.
まだうちのことを信頼してくれるんだね。ほんとありえないくらいお人よしだな。
Oh.
先輩を見てると死んだみゆき
Are
を
you
思
one
い
of
出
the
しちゃう。
killers downtown? Like that? Did you kill your friend?
他人に優しくてビビりなくせに変な
Downtown.
登場で、うちみたいなゲスを信頼してくれるとっても都合のいい人。
渋谷さん。
Downtown laughs in a deep, unfamiliar tone, a smirk pulling at the corner of her lips. It's as if her usual bubbly persona had been mired in darkness, steadily sinking deeper and deeper into the murky depths.
うちの親友が八つ咲き公のせいで死んだのはマジだよ。
On God.
でも別に恨んじゃいないし、むしろ感謝するくらいだった。だっていつもうちにおせっかいを焼いてばかりの鬱陶しい子だったもん。
Oh.
死んでくれてせいせいしたっつうか、つっかえ棒がなくなった気分だったね。しかも八つ咲き公に誘われるがまま人を殺してみてびっくり。探偵よりも全然スリリングで
Okay, but like,
生きてるって実感があってさ、やめられなくなったの。
スリリング。そんなことで人を殺すなんて何を考えてるんだよ。
はいはい、正論オツ。自分が最低な人間だとか分かってるっつーの。人を殺しちゃいけない、命をもてあそんじゃいけない、
you can't take.
自ら命を絶っちゃいけない。耳が腐るほど聞いてきた言葉だけ
Guys,
ど
maybe,
さ、
yeah, send armor in to bear hug her so she doesn't stab herself with a nail to get out of this.
どうすりゃいいの？
そんな人間いるわけないだろ。
Bessie, she's like
いる
that.
んだよ。
Yeah,
うちはそうだったようにね。
No, there's nobody out there like that, bitch.
生きてる感
She
覚が
is.
全然なくてさ。周りが静かだと不安が膨らむから、いつも誰かと話して
Oh
た。
no, this is gonna be a what's her name from Zero
生きてる
Time
うちに
Dilemma?
続けても全然不安は消えなくて、
Mira, right?
息苦しくてたまらなかった。
Oh.
だけどね、目の前で誰かが死ぬと胸がドキドキしてズキズキしてキュンキュンして息苦しさが消えるの。空気を吸えた心地がするの。研究棟で山積みになってた死体、あれを積み上げた時はマジで上がったな。
Oh, so you did all of it.
あれだけの数を君みたいな少女が
Okay, workaholic.
そんなありえない。
JK なめんなって。隙を見て施設内に毒入りの花瓶を設置して一斉にボン。
I just don't like it whenever
悲
the
鳴のオーケストラ
the
が
like
出来上がり、気分はまるで指揮者だったよ。久しぶりに深く呼吸した気分を味わえたね。
どうしてそれほど平然と笑っていられる。胸は痛まないのか。
No, she's a bit of a girl
そりゃ
boss.
殺した時はさすがに胸がチクリとしたよ。あれだけの数を一気に殺したのはさすがに初めてだったからね。でも
Obvious.
結局何人殺したって他人は他人じゃん。うちが守りたい人はこの世にただ一人だけ。それ以外の命はマジ死ぬほどどうでもいいんだわ。
She's part of the Quartering Duke's
仲良
team.
くしてた研究員のみんなでも好感を持ってた魔界ちゃんでもね。
She speaks as if she's having a time of her life. That unsettling smile, that bubbly voice. It's impossible to think it's all just a facade. I wish I could believe it was, but here she is, amiable as ever. The same downtown I've always known. For the same, 2 days. Come on. I mean, yeah, majority of the bodies here are credited to her, but in terms of total body, because remember, we did see that helicopter come in, we did see the murder robot. There's no way that she was the one who killed Senior, though.
じゃあどうして？
I can't help but utter the question I desperately needed to know the answer to.
どうして落ち込んだ僕を励ましてくれたんだよ。この事件だって自分が犯人なくせに手伝ってくれたじゃないか。
This was 3 days of investigation? Oh no,
渋谷さんは
3 days
ず
of
っと僕た
in
ちを
total.
手
Yeah,
助
so
け
he's
してく
known
れ
her
て
for
たじゃな
3
いか。
days.
君の嫌いな友達が僕に似てるって言うなら裏切りなんて余計に信じられないよ。一体どこまでが演技だったのさ。本当のことを教えてよ。
Downtown remains silent. After a long pause, she lets out a sigh.
バカ、ただの気まぐれだっつ
Oh
う
my
の。
god, she's so random and quirky.
ぶっちゃけ今回の事件は狂気さえバレなきゃ言い逃れする自信があったからね。無駄な努力を続ける先輩の背中をちょっぴり後押ししたくなっただけ。まさか自分に気があるとか勘違いしてた？もしそうなら残念でした。みんなから愛された渋谷探偵ちゃんは最初から敵だったのです。
Oh.
ざれ事はもう結構ですわ。それよりもなぜ魔界さんを殺したのか白状なさい。10人以上もいる私たちの中でなぜ彼だけを殺したんですの？
動機はシンプル。用済みになったからだよ。
用済みですって？
Oh.
実はうちらもこの館の隠し通路の場所を知りたかったんだよね。
She was looking
館
for a
中の
way
花瓶なん
out.
て別に殺すつもりじゃなくて、誰かが死んだら死んだで仕方ないって思ってたけどね。
でも魔界さんはみんなに隠し通路を伝える前に死んだ。君の目論見は失敗に終わってるじゃないか。
残念。 実はね、うちだけは罠部屋を出る前に魔界探偵から隠し通路の場所を聞いてるんだな。それがだからもう用済み。必死の努力は敵を手助けする結果に終わって水の泡ってわけ。
渋谷探偵。
Bookworm might just kill
山
her.
岳さん、落ち着いて。
I try to talk down Bookworm. It looks ready to leap it down Town's throat. I can't believe Downtown got Mystic to tell her the location of a hidden passage. It must have been during the hug, right before she fled. The cameras don't pick up sound, plus there...
冷蔵庫を荒らして餓死させたり、毒殺したり、事故に見せかけて罠部屋へ閉じ込めたり。
Yeah. There's a blind cell we haven't played all this time. Okay.
八つ咲き校によって死んだ老子探偵や、うち
The
に
Duke
殺され
killed
た新入員
Senior.
のみん
She
な
killed
や
the
魔界
staff.
探偵
Okay.
みたいに、殺そうと思えばいくらでも殺
So
す。
the question then is going to be, is she the only accomplice, or is there like another, like, are there multiple detectives in the group who are all on the wrong
八
side?
つ咲き校の手のひらの上で転がされていたことがよーくわかったかな。とっても良い子な探偵同盟のみんな。
Everyone goes quiet. All along, the enemy's goal was to find that hidden passageway. No wonder their focus wasn't on killing us. That was never their intention to begin with. I berate myself with every fiber of my being for not noticing sooner.
君は隠し通路の場所を知っているんだろう。なら話は簡単だ。無理やりにでも場所を吐かせてやる。
Oh, we're doing torture.
容
Okay.
赦しないから。
This is the
覚悟する。
GTA 5 torture
渋谷探偵。
minigame.
地味なおっさんのくせにめちゃくちゃかっこいいこと言うじゃん。うちが脳みそ空っぽなら惚れちゃいそうだよ。ま、もう手遅れなんだけどね。
As she speaks, Downtown reaches into her sleeve, and some kind of liquid splashes onto the floor. Within seconds, white steam begins rising from the ground.
この化学反応、まさか。皆さん逃げてください。渋谷さんは薬剤を混ぜ合わせることで毒ガスを作り出したんです。
さすが科学ちゃん、いい勘をしてるじゃん。早く部屋から出ていかないとあんたら全滅だよ。まあ隠し通路を発見しない限りどうせ時間の問題だけどね。
Okay, what are the odds that Mystic realized that she might be a bad guy, so told her a lie? So she's gonna get locked in this room and die to that.
皆さん絶対にガスを吸わないでください。
We're doing a lot of talking for not breathing in
後
the
遺症が
poison.
残るかもしれません。逃げなきゃ、早く逃げなきゃ。
Yeah, then go.
ここにいたらすぐにガスが充満してしまいますわ。リーダーである私についていらっしゃい。
Oh, she didn't even say Halsey. Posh rushes out of the room, blazing the path forward. As I attempt to follow her, I hear someone's voice echoing through my head.
気にするな。同志の命を救うのは当然だろう。
Oh, Mystic.
これだけは覚えておいてくれ。人間の
I mean, the
恐怖心
poison
はいつ
isn't
だ
going
って
to be real poison
真
gas,
実を
is
ぼや
it?
か
That's
して
going
し
to be
まう。
the twist, is that like
私もかつて恐怖心にとらわれ、
it's just like a smoke bomb that she's dropped.
だからこそ今では
Which would make sense, because she's not afraid
オ
of
カル
it.
トじみた事件にも立ち向かえるよ
Presumably because she can get the passageway, but like...
う、一見打開できない状況にも必ず巧妙は指す。探偵にとって何より大切なのは恐怖に抗い、真実を追求しようとする意志なのだ。
I don't know why this game makes me so sleepy.
焦っちゃダメだ。こういう時こそ冷静に真実を見極めないと。
I mumble as if trying to convince myself.
なんで逃げないわけ？マジで死ぬよ、無能先輩。
殺すつもりにしてはやり方が露骨すぎると思ったんだ。まるで部屋から逃げ出せって言ってるみたいじゃないか。僕らの逃げ道はどうせ隠し通路しかない。そんな僕らをこの部屋から追い出そうとするってことは。
The poison gas is fake. No.
僕らの逃げ道はどうせ隠し通路しかない。そんな僕らをこの部屋から追い出そうとするってことは。
I mean, yeah, the
この部
mechanism
屋
is
に
in the
仕掛けがあ
room.
るってことだ。
Focus
赤井さんが
Mystic
この部屋を調べるのにこだわっていたことからも
I mean, it would have made more sense with the whole like defying death thing.
先輩って想像力豊かだね。それでどうすればこの部屋に隠し通路が開くのかな、教えてよ。
いや、この部屋に隠し通路はないと思う。魔界さんは罠部屋ではなくてリビングに集まるよう指示を出していたからね。きっと罠部屋に集まらないことにも理由があったんだ。罠部屋で仕掛けを見つけたのにその真下のリビングに集まる理由、その理由があるとしたら
Again, the poison gas is spreading through the room.
そう、罠部屋の仕掛けを解くことで隠し通路が開くのは
In the living room. Right. Yeah.
そう、
Presumably connected to the
リビングだ。
fireplace.
隠し通路は罠部屋の仕掛けによってリビングに出来上がる仕様だったんだよ。そして罠部屋の仕掛けといったら一つしか考えられない。リビングに隠し通路が出来上がる条件は
Only revealed when. The trap is active.
罠の作動中だ。隠し通路はおそらくこの部屋の罠が作動している間だけ開通する仕様だったんだ。だからこそ君はさっさと逃げるように言ったんだね。まさかこの状況でリビングに向かおうとする人はいないから。部屋から出してしまえば誰も隠し通路を見つけられる人はいなくなる。やけになったと思わせながら君はまた僕らを演技でコントロールしようとしてみせたんだ。違うかな、渋谷さん。
ご名答。この罠まで見破るなんてやるじゃん、無能先輩。マジでこの数日でびっくりするくらい成長したよね。いや、こんなことなら手助けしなきゃよかったわ。うちの最大の失策だね。
With a carefree smile, Downtown laughs. As we speak, the room continues to fill with gas. Feeling dizzy. I may have already inhaled some of it. There really isn't any time to spare.
話はいいから君も一緒に隠し通路へ逃げよう、渋谷さん。君だってここで死ぬ気はないんだろ。
She might be prepared to die here, honestly.
干渉うっざ。うちの事情も知らないくせに黙っててよ。
君の目的は知らない。
It's also possible that the passage is being opened not so she can get out, but so that someone else can get in.
何かがあったことはわかるよ。ホームズさんを失った時君が僕を支えてくれたみたいに今度は僕が君を支えるよ。だから一緒に行こう。
Buddy, no, you're not. No, what?
どこまであの子に似てんだよ。
Yeah, incompetent. She killed many people, including Ideal. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Down covers her mouth and coughs. From behind her hand, blood begins to drip.
渋谷さん、早く逃げないと。本当に。
I reach up at the poisonous clouds surrounding her. I've already gotten too thick to approach. She'll die if we don't do anything soon.
バカだね。吸っただけでもヤバいガスが肌についたらもう助かんないに決まってんじゃん。
Again, this is a lot of...
因
like...
果応報ってやつっしょ。殺人鬼にふさわしい死に方だね。
Like, what is up with the poison gas?
ふざけんなよ渋谷。
It's like the slowest moving shit of all
渋谷
time.
殿、早くこちらへ来るのだ。
武装さん、ヤマトさん。
No, people die in pairs. That's how the whole thing works. I thought the two had gone ahead, but here they are next to me, calling to downtown with all their might.
てめえは最低なことをした。報いを受けて当然だ。だけどな、死んじまったら終わりだろうが。死ぬことは償いにならねえぞこの野郎。
ヤマト殿の言う通りだ。
But no, the
科
Duke
学
kills
殿な
people
ら
in
解
pairs.
毒剤だって作れるかもしれないぞ。早くこちらへ来るのである。
二人の言う通りだよ、渋谷さん。まだ死ぬかどうかなんてわからない。最後まで生きることを諦めちゃダメだ。早く。
We should be a little bit more worried about the fact that, like, we know that there's holes in the floor from the spikes.
先輩。
For the first time, utter confusion shows through downtown's carefree facade.
なん だよ。うちはあんたたちを裏切って傷つけて仲間をたくさん殺したってのにさ、なんで見捨ててくれないんだよ。なんで助けようとしてくれるんだ
I
よ。
mean, look, I do stand for women's rights and women's wrongs, but also like, yeah, you guys, what are you doing? What are you doing here? What's the game plan? Also, like, she's very clearly trying to kill herself. Yeah, like, I'm not a big fan of the death penalty. It shouldn't be a thing, but she did poison everyone. In the grand scheme of things, the Conservative Party of Canada and the UCP of Alberta have been more of a sworn enemy towards me that have caused me more direct harm than she has. I can't do that to them. That would be bad. I would get in trouble for that. Downtown cackles fitfully. The tone of her laughter has shifted, utterly devoid of its former sweetness. Almost as if she's mocking herself.
マジでアマちゃんだな。泣きたくなるくらいアマちゃんだよ。
渋谷さん。
Blood streams from her eyes now, like tears that runs down her cheeks.
そんなアマちゃん揃いだからいいようにされちゃうんだっつーの。今のあんたたちじゃあのイカレ野郎には絶対に勝てない。
Okay. The localization overall been pretty good. You poor sweet summer children is a... It's a line from fucking Game of Thrones. And I know people have tried to like gaslight everyone back. Yeah, like first of all, it's not a plural. Hi Fiona. So Sweet Summer Child is from Game of Thrones. I never watched it, but I've learned about this because people keep using this fucking expression and they keep trying to pretend that it's like an old saying. But no, Sweet Summer Child comes from Game of Thrones, where like seasons last much, much longer. You can be born in the summer and you'll grow for like you'll be years old by the time winter finally comes around. And like winter is long and hard and dangerous and all that stuff. So calling someone a sweet summer child in the context of that is like you're a child who grew up during a long summer. Which is why it isn't an expression in the real world. Calling someone a sweet summer child wouldn't make any sense here. And certainly doesn't make sense for fucking downtown to be saying. I mean, I've heard it was good television up until the last like season. But after I heard about what happened in the last season, I was like, I'm never watching it. Okay, so now the Duke is the... Oh shit, I just an ad. Sorry. Hold on, we'll pause because there's an ad. I would feel bad if people missed that. I don't know if she's even a bit too young for Game of Thrones. You know, don't worry, we're holding... Hold on, wait, I'll put something in the chat. But yeah, no, it's like the phrasing here I think is interesting because she says the Duke is the reason my friend died. Not her, not that the Duke killed her this time. The Duke is the reason why. Because she doesn't have the same ambiguity about herself. She says, like, she's not like the Duke is the reason why I killed Mystic or the reason why Mystic and all the folks on the island were killed. She says, I killed them, but the Duke is only the reason why they were killed. Which to me feels like a deliberate decision to do that. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Apologies. I would have snoozed them if I'd realized, but I wasn't paying enough attention. The wording is specific in terms of saying like she says I killed Mystic and the others, but the Duke is the reason why my friend died, which I think is notable. This poison is taking its sweet fucking time. Poison isn't ever going to be until 6.
当にうざすぎ。
I do love her commitment to the bit though. 12 out of 10.
もう一度あの子に会えたみたいで悪くない気分だったよ。うちが言えたことじゃないけど
This
さ。
boys went to the Joe Biden school of getting things done in a reasonable time with some degree of competence.
生き残ってよね。死ぬのって
Oh.
思ったよりもずっと怖いから。
渋谷さん、無能殿、これ以上近づくのはまずいのである。
Yeah, she was bleeding out of her eyes. I don't know if that's really something she comes back from. Armor stops me as I attempt to run to downtown, who is now collapsed on the ground. It's obvious that I'm too late. It doesn't matter if I run to her now, I won't be able to save her. But still, I can't bear leaving her in this room by herself.
行くぜ、無能の兄さん。
Rowdy grabs me by the scruff and hauls me towards the exit by force.
ヤマトさん、
Like,
渋谷さんを
seriously, what kind of poison allows for this long of a conversation
あ
to
いつ
go
は
on?
最後に言ったぜ。
Like, even with
生き
the,
残れって
like,
な。
at a minimum, this is like
あ
a
いつの発言
10,
は
15 minute
嘘ばっかりだった
conversation.
かもしれねえが、あれだけは本
She's
心
such a
だ。
drama queen, though. I do love her for that.
兄さんは最後の最後に本当の渋谷を引き出したのさ。
I think we'll probably be wrapping up relatively soon. I know it hasn't been a super long stream, but just because, like, we're clearly getting to an end point.
これからのこと、俺たちで考えるんだ。
ありがとう、ヤマトさん。
I'm kind of sad, though, because I was really hoping that Downtown would stick around for long enough for me to get to know her better. With that, we left the trap room. Just as I deduced earlier, the door begins to shut the moment I let go of it. Oh, her body's gonna get spiked.
このままでは毒ガスがすぐに漏れ出てきてしまう。手動で閉めるのである。
問題はそれよりも隠し通路の場所がわからねえことだぜ。このまま下に降りたっていずれ毒ガスが洋館中に広がって死んじまうだろ。
そうだ、隠し通路だ。
As I watched the door shut, I suddenly recalled the whereabouts of the hidden passage. I hypothesized it was only open in the living room, but only while the trap was active, which means closing this door.
今のうちに1階に降りよう、2人とも。
Which, like, those are two weirdly disconnected
まだ
things.
扉を閉めていないのだ。
Also, yeah, no, I know. Well, as soon as we get to chapter 3,
閉め
we'll
なくてい
probably...
いよ。いや、むしろ閉めちゃダメなんだ。
I have sympathy for
まあ
Downtown.
ゆっくりと閉じるのがいいんだよ。
どういう
Sympathy
こ
for
とだ
whatever
よ。
fucked her up.
毒ガスが漏れ出てきちまうぞ。
She's the better version of what Mira was in Zero Time Dilemma in terms of, like, it just made me feel so
隠
alive.
し通路の場所は
What's the fucking Widowmaker one? The, like, when I was a little girl. Oh, yeah, I guess she has poison too, so that kind of does work. She had a feel of spiders. She was told they felt no emotion, that their hearts never beat. But she knows the truth. At the moment of the kill, they were never more alive.
早く逃げろって言ったのに。毒を除染するのってとっても大変なんですよ。
ごめんなさい。
I quickly gather everyone in the living room where we use Squeaky Cleany, a spraying friend Techie made to sanitize ourselves. Oh my god, one of the Techie friends. Ah. The fact that Techie even had decontamination equipment is a testament to his reliability.
さて無能君、私たち全員をリビングに集めて一体どうしたんだい？
先ほどから私が申し上げている通り、もう外へ逃げるほかありませんわ。この屋敷は換気扇もありませんのよ。このままでは毒で全員何万ダムですわ。
What kind of poison is this that it can also fill the entire mansion?
ですと少女はスパッとツッコミを入れた。
A number of the detectives shoot frustrated looks at me. I can hardly blame them. It'd be one thing for Holmes to do this, but I'm the lowest ranked detective here. Not to mention, I've gathered everyone in one spot while toxic gas is threatening to kill us. They're bound to have an ocean of complaints. But I can't let the conversation stop here.
説明が後になってごめんなさい。でも、もうしばらくすればわかりますよ。このリビングこそ、隠し通路が隠されていた場所だったんです。
なん
この部屋ならすでに徹底的に調べましたが何も見つかりませんでしたよと少女はいぶかしむように尋ねた。
それは当然なんだ。だってこの部屋の隠し通路はわずかな時間にしか開かれない限定的なものだからね。
少女は頭に疑問符を浮かばせて
Question mark hovering above her.
かしげる。
もったいぶりすぎですわ。早く答えを教えなさい。上流階級は我慢が苦手なのですから。
答えはこの上の部屋で罠が起動している時間だけです。僕にも場所は分かりませんが、よく目を凝らしてみてください。
無能くん見つけた。暖炉の中に通路が開通しているよ。
Yeah, I said it was gonna be in the fireplace, didn't I? Look toward Doleful is pointing and see that the hearth of the fireplace has shifted, revealing a path that leads underground.
でかしたぜ、飛躍の兄さん。早速降りてみようぜ。
人の残りが全然しない。とっても長い間誰も使っていなかったよ
Also, the fireplace is directly connected to the room above.
なるほど。この部屋のすぐ上は罠部屋。
I don't really get why you'd want the trap room to activate, though,
じゃ
for it. Like, I don't really get what you would get out of having the trap activated at the same time.
魔界さんが罠で死ぬときにリビングにいたのに。
Also, yeah, people were in this room when the trap previously activated. So it is kind of weird that no one noticed.
音もしない上に暖炉の床しか変化はないんだ。気づけなくて当
So much for
然。
being the ultimate detectives, I guess.
仕掛けの連動の可能性に気づいて初めて見える隠し通路とはなんとも凝った設計だよね。
I guess.
すごい仕掛けだよ。例の一人でに閉じる扉もきっとこの隠し通路のための設計なんだと思う。すぐに閉じてしまう扉だと隠し通路が開いている間にリビングへたどり着けない。扉が閉じるまでに猶予があるからこそリビングの変化を確認して隠し通路に気づくことができるんだ。
はあ、よく考えられた設計であるな。そのような奇妙な仕掛けを解明するとは、やっぱり無能殿はすごいのである。
いや、魔界さんが気づいて僕たちに手がかりを残していてくれなかったら絶対に無理だったよ。僕らはまた魔界さんに助けられたんだ。
That's true. Trembling, Bookworm gently places her hand in mine. I squeeze it silently. Oh. Mystic was killed for figuring out how to uncover this hidden passage, but all the information he left behind saved us all. Mystic was able to protect others until the end like a true detective. What was that?
よっしゃ、いつ通路が閉じちまうかわからねえんだ。俺が先陣を切ってやるぜ。
I don't know what that noise was, but it scared the shit out of me.
待ってヤマトさん、最初の地下通路みたいに罠があるかもしれないから。
One by one, the detectives enter the passage through the fireplace with Rowdy and Doleful in the lead. Only Bookworm, Armor, and I remain.
文学さん、一緒に行こう。
Oh, maybe I did? I don't know what it would have been. But anyways, yeah. Okay. She nods silently as I grip her hand and we head towards the passage as a pair. Armor, however, doesn't move with us. Armor...
すまない。少し野暮用を思い出したのである。
Buddy, there... The exact opposite of the fucking time for this.
心配ご無用である。すでに通路の場所は分かったのだから、こじ開けてでも通ってみせるのである。
Armor dashed out of the room. What could he possibly have to do at a time like this?
彼は無駄にタフですし、きっと大丈夫でしょう。通路の入り口につっかえ棒でもして先へ行きましょうと少女は先へ行くことを促した。
そうだね。
I don't even know if it's neither that he may nor that he's a little. He is very stupid. We move again towards the passageway. There's a ladder within that we can use to climb down. The bookworm is my guide. I head down the ladder first. I move one rung at a time into the gloom. It's too dark to see, and as I proceed, downtown's flashing or dying face flashes in my mind.
僕がもっとすごい探偵だったら渋谷さんを救えたのかな。
She was actively trying to get you killed, incompetent. Downtown died smiling without ever revealing her true self. She cheered me up when I was down. She showed pure rage against the quartering Duke, and she mocked her fellow detectives. Then, right before her death, she told me to make it out of here alive. I wonder if that had been the real Downtown. I never learned what issues she was dealing with, why she joined forces with the quartering Duke, or her true thoughts about her friend. My inadequacies leave me utterly disappointed in myself.
そう簡単に全てを知ることができたなら、探偵はみんな廃業だよ、ワト君。
Holmes appears right next to me in the darkness.
君はその力で渋谷君による探偵同盟の毒殺を阻止してみせた。訪れるはずだった悲劇を見事に覆してみせたんだ。もっと自分を誇れ、ワト君。私だけは君が多くの命を救ったことを知っているぞ。
でも渋谷さんは救えませんでした。あの時エンドシーイングさえ発動していれば
Yes, I am sure we will see no more of
防げたと
Downtown.
思うんです。僕がもっとエンドシーイングを扱えてさえいれば。
君もこの先身をもって痛感することになるだろうが、いくら未来が見えたところで救えない者はいるんだよ、ワト君。特にあのような突発的な自殺の場合は予知することも難しい。極論、人間はいつでもどこでもどのようにでも自らの命を絶つことはできるのだからな。
So ultimately, there was no saving Downtown. I let out a heavy sigh at the overwhelming cruelty of reality. Once again, I'm being keenly aware of how this ability I gained from Holmes is far from infallible.
だがワト君、渋谷君はただ死んだわけじゃない。八つ崎港事件のヒントを口にし、君に生き残るよう伝えて死んでいった。あれは間違いなく八つ崎港も予想外の展開のはずだ。きっとこの先真相を紐解く重要な手がかりになるだろう。自分を誇れ、ワト君。
Oh, we saved her heart.
確かに渋谷君の心を救ってみせたんだ。
ありがとうございます、ホームズさん。
The ladder ends at an all too familiar underground passage. The other detectives kept moving. I hear their voices up ahead. After hesitating for a while, Bookworm timidly descends the
よ
ladder.
かった。無事に降りられたんだね。じゃあ行こ
I'm
う
gonna
か。
get jump scared by another robot and it's gonna kill someone.
わざわざ待っていなくともよかったのに。
そう。
余計な気遣いです。渋谷探偵のことといい、他人を気遣いすぎですよと言って少女は唇を尖らせた。
We're downtown.
ごめんね、文学さん。だけど僕はできる限り誰かのそばで誰かと一緒に誰かのために行動できたらいいなって思うんだよ。だって僕は一人じゃ何もできない無能探偵だから。
Downtown was the one who gave me this name, and I'm gonna stick to it. Even if I can't do anything on my own, if I'm with someone else, I can show my worth. I have faith I can be a detective like Downtown. Hooray! Jesus. That scared the shit out of me. We're gonna save here and then cut to title so that we don't go any further in this one. I have this. Okay, fine. We'll watch the scene and then we'll do that. Scared the shit out of me that I have the weird noises and glitching.
友達っていいよね。休日に遊びに行って一緒におやつを食べてくだらない話にふけってたまに喧嘩する。そんな何気ない日々が幸せだって気づき始める時期が誰しもきっとある。まだ気づいていない君は幸せ者だ。今気づくといい。手遅れだった皆様、ご愁傷様。私もだよ、仲間だね。かくいう私の友達のコギャルちゃんもね、幼馴染で大親友の M ちゃんが大好きだったんだ。大好きで大好きで大好きで、でもだからこそ憎らしく思う時もあったそうでね。毎晩電話でお話をするような仲だったそうだよ。地元じゃ負け知らずってやつだね。え？ネタが古い？ごめんよ、ネットで聞きかじっただけで原曲は知らないんだ。さてさて、元の話題に戻ろうか。M ちゃんのことを何でも知った気になっていたコギャルちゃん。だけどある日、実は何にも知らなかったことを思い知らされたんだって。はてさて、それはなぜでしょうか。毎度おなじみ、やつだふクイズ、いってみよう。答えは M ちゃんは内臓をぶちまけて死んだからだよ。長年一緒にいる友達同士だって内臓の色まで知る関係はそうそういない。コギャルちゃんと M ちゃんはずっともだね。
I don't know how much time has passed since we entered this hidden passage. We're still moving in the gloom, unsure of what's ahead. Wait, I think this is where we're gonna... I wish that this game had a bit more of like an obvious breaking point. Live quartering, Gario edition. Oh yeah. You know, we'll just make sure we save. Yeah, I think we'll do it there. I'm really enjoying the cases. I'm enjoying the game. It's been a good time. I really like it. I'm excited to play it again next week. I feel like the only thing is that it's been kind of weird figuring out where to take a break in it. Because I feel like I've been doing a lot of short streams of it and I'd kind of like to do longer ones, but whatever. Either way, this is fun. So we're now down... We're down Senior, we're down Ideal, we're down Downtown, and we're down Mystic. So we don't have that many detectives left. I'm curious where they're gonna go with the next though, because it seems like we're not in the mansion anymore. But anyways, I think that's where we're gonna... I'm gonna see who we can raid out to, but that's where we're gonna end it for now. We'll be back with it more next week. Yeah, I'm gonna see who we can raid out to, but even if we can't find anyone to raid to, make sure to check out the video that's in the pinned comment. Who's live? Okay. We'll do that. We'll raid out to... Let me make sure I haven't raided them recently. Okay, cool, I haven't. So we're gonna raid out to Jinx Yosei. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Goodbye everybody who's not able to stick around. If you are able to though, make sure to say hi to Jinx for me. Also, don't forget to use the raid messages. This first one is if you're a subscriber, you can use this one. We'll use our fun little animated emotes. And if you would like to, if you're not a subscriber, we also have raid 2. There we go. You can copy and paste that one. We can use that one for Jinx. Yes, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to check out the YouTube video if you haven't already. And I will see you tomorrow for Persona, right? Yes, tomorrow's Persona. I'll see you then. Goodbye, everybody. Appa.